11:30, folks. It's time to
You
get
could,
things started.
Oh, we're
you
streaming
could,
this?
Yeah, why not? We're playing.
Oh, true on that.
Although this will not be a continuation of the main campaign. This is a side one-off, side shot, one shot,
I was,
one-off.
I was just gonna say, man, we just stopped right on this island here just for a little break, and Zorg was like, "I'll stay here with the with, with the what was it, the ballista on the boat.
ship.
I'll guard the ship."
Yeah, James knows nothing about that.
He does
Yeah.
it.
What's up there, Graylin?
Hey, man.
I don't know why these things bounce like that.
Yeah, we got ourselves a boat, so, and it has a ballista on. Zorg will not leave that ballista alone. He actually hunted down a duck and obliterated it.
Keep me comfy.
Yeah. Yep. And Graylin, our chef, cooked it up for him.
All right. Okay. I think we're good. Now we're just waiting on Lewis, who's going to be a little late. So I think he's going to be a little in the dark because he's going to miss out on some of the mystery. So it is what it is.
Terribly
Also
mysterious.
state, since I have you state, for other things we have talked about with D&D related stuff, my classes start up.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that last part. What did you say?
My classes start back up the 21st.
Oh, they start the 21st.
Yeah, of January. Yeah.
Oh, of January. I'm like, the 21st, that's like a week away. Of 21st of January.
No. Yeah, Jan. I felt that, and I was like, I should clarify. January. Yep.
All right, so you're around for a little bit, and then you're back to school and unable to play.
Yep.
No problem.
Yep.
Are you able to continue on Thursday nights, just separate from this conversation?
No, that's no, would not be.
That will not be an issue?
Fortunately, that will be an issue Thursday.
Oh, it will be an issue. Oh, that's too bad, man.
Wait, I'll be able to do Thursdays no more?
Not on 21st. No, unfortunately, I will have classes for 8 weeks. It will be Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then it will be Tuesday, Wednesday.
Oh no!
That's one class.
I'm
Join our Friday.
I'm losing a
Yeah,
father figure here. No, I had a father leave me before. Don't leave me.
Yeah, unfortunately, one class is the whole 16 weeks, and that is the one that falls on Thursday. I can't. I have no other day I can change it to. That is only offered on that day.
Well, then, what do we do about that state?
We got time to worry about that.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys finish that whole campaign between now and the 21st. I doubt it.
Yeah. I'm sure there'll be I can always come back for little random cameos until then, and then I'll.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, I'll get through it without you, I guess. It'd be such a shame, but it is what it is. All right. Well, so
What would it be? Judas. Judy. I'll come back as Judy. I'll
As
be
Judy?
a female paladin named Judy. Yeah.
The Judy. Judy.
Anybody seen Avatar? There is no war in Boston City.
all right. So I'm going to say that this particular thing took place. This particular mission took place at a different time. So you guys are still out on the ship doing your thing, but we're gonna do this one shot. You guys are at Lord Jonas's keep at the moment. In this, you're gonna start off there. We could just do a visual for that for just a moment because it's not very long.
Flashback.
So, Lord Jonas dismisses his attendants, closing the heavy oak door behind him. He does not sit. Instead, he places a sealed letter upon the table between you. This arrived 3 nights ago. A seal I have not seen in 20 years. Lord Halvar Dorn requests aid. Not soldiers, not proclamation, but discretion. He fears something within his own house. He fears something within his own house is rotting. Thank you. I cannot send banners without igniting scandal, so I send you. And then he opens the letter, and inside the letter it says, Jonas, I write to you in confidence and desperation. My ledgers have not balanced. My servants whisper. My guards watch me more closely than the gates. I believe someone within our own walls prepares to ruin me or silence me before dawn breaks on the morrow. Send no soldiers, send no banners. Send me people who can listen and I can trust. Signed, HD. So, Jonas re-engages with you. He says you will be his guests, his escorts, his messengers if it comes to that. Observe and remember, if danger threatens Lord Dorn, intervene. If wrongdoing reveals itself, bring me the truth, and I will act upon it. And so begins the mission. Dun, dun, dun. Do you have any questions for this guy?
Are we going in a carriage or are we just riding horses?
You're just
How
gonna.
far is it?
You're just gonna show up at his house because we're not gonna waste time on that. Oh.
All right then.
Any questions other than that?
Nope.
So Lord Jonas is not coming up with us, right? It's just we are being set on behalf of Lord Jonas.
That is correct. He's you're basically going to see his old friend.
Okay.
Who
Does he
is
have a letter or a signet that we're taking? Let him know that that we're here for this specific thing, so we don't have to say it out loud.
Absolutely. You will have a letter of accommodation, recommendation, whatever you want to call it, some type of seal from Lord Jonas, and the seal from Lord Dorn.
Okay.
Discretion is sounding like it is key.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Does he want us not to show up as adventurers? Does he want us to disguise ourselves as like something else?
He wants you to. He basically wants you to go visit with the Lord on his behalf and be his ears, so to speak. Be Lord Jonas's ears, and you're his advisors in this particular case.
All right then.
So yeah, it's safe to say, that we're here on Lord Jonas's behalf. His friend's just checking up on his friend, and we're here to help him.
That's it.
Sorry, we're good.
And with that,
all right, we got this.
After combating your way through hell and high water to get here, and all the creatures along the way, and all the rations you've eaten, you finally arrive.
What's the weather like?
Actually, it's the sun is it's past midday, but you wouldn't know it because the clouds are so thick, and you could hear the rumble of lightning off in the distance as the storm approaches. But it's still mid-afternoon, say 3:00ish. You've already been vetted by the guards at the front, and you've been brought into the house. As you enter into the front door, you should all see the map at this point.
Yeah. I did.
And actually, I'm going to hold on just a second because this.
What time of year?
What the-
It's
Fall, the winter.
it's fall, so it's the, fall
Okay.
season. Fall season, sure.
A bit chilly.
Okay, so as you enter into the building, you see a man starting to go up the stairs, and he's calling back to the servant. I've had enough of this waiting around. I'm going up to the terrace to look over the garden before the storm arrives. Bring me a glass of wine. And he proceeds up the stairs and disappears. He says, "Yes,
Bring me some."
Sir Varric." And then she turns around and sees you there. And okay, what's this now? And the guard says, "These are individuals here to see Lord Dorn." So very well, I'll take care of it. Thank you very much. And the guard excuses himself as she says, "One moment, please." Opens the door to your right, which you can hear clearly is a kitchen with pots and pans and things taking place. And she says, "Oh, good." She opens the door. She's like, "Could you grab a glass of wine for Varric and take it to him on the balcony? I have to make an announcement to Lord Doran. I'll be right back."
Yes,
And
I bought wine for us too, by the way.
she said, "We'll bring that to you shortly. Let me announce your presence. I'll be right with you." And then she disappears.
Rude. Gonna let this.
I
one
look
slide.
over at everybody. Did anybody remember the letter?
Right. And then now, as you're standing there looking at each other or questioning who's got the letter and whatnot, a gentleman. Yeah.
I believe Graylord or Ganjdov would have the letter.
Okay.
If you want my opinion. I just got one question real quick though.
Go ahead.
Does Ganjdov have the unluck here, or does he have it in this?
No, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have his fate, Grip's fate. In this
Okay,
story.
good. I think he'll be very happy to hear that. Continue.
So as she exits the one side, this guy appears heading for the stairs. He is got some fairly dirty boots and some dirt flakes off the bottom of his pants with every other step. He's holding a glass of wine, very steady, and he's focused on the wine. He doesn't even acknowledge you as he heads for the stairs. His hands are covered in a white towel. And could you all give me a perception check, please?
I will definitely do that.
Starting off from, oh, that was a 19.
Welcome back. Jesus.
I wasn't paying attention to details. I'm thinking, hey, is that wine for us? Got 9.
19 for Grayland.
Yeah, great. James and Greatland, you both notice as he's steadily walking, he's focusing on not spilling this glass of wine. Under the towel, you can catch a glimpse of what appears to be red stains on his skin as he progresses up the stairs.
Wait, I thought that wine's for me.
And just about that point, the lady returns and says, "I'm sorry, the Lord's been very busy. He's been in his studies all day. Would you please join me in the parlor, and I'll bring you refreshments." And she opens the door for you. Opens the door for you to come inside.
Oh, nice. If there's refreshments, hell yeah, I'm coming.
I'll just do this.
Nice. I'm going to take the pillow off here. I'm going to sit right next to the fire. I'm going to sit right next to the fire. I'm like, oh, man, this feels nice.
Say, I want you to know you did really good on this.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you.
I really like how you build D&D Beyond actually for it.
The D&D Beyond. What was that?
I said I really like how you built D&D Beyond for it.
Yes. I built D&D Beyond just for this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Good job, man.
Such a good
He's
DM.
trying to keep it. He's trying to keep it a secret, man. But now you exposed him.
So I guess John Job's going to come in and just take a little seat here as well. She kind of motions you to have a seat and asks, "Will you be joining us for dinner this evening?"
Fuck yeah, we will.
I would believe so. If you know the name, we are friends of Lord Jonas. He's the one who sent us here to see his old buddy.
Oh, that's delightful news. I'm sure the lordship would be pleased to hear what Lord Jonas has to say. With that, she's asked if there's any particular refreshments. We have tea, coffee, wine, ale.
Fish. You got salted sardines. Mackerel.
We're not prepared for hors d'oeuvres just yet, but I'll see if we can make sure there's a fish available. There's a fish. Main course will be fish this evening, actually.
Yeah, we'll just sit here. How long do you think it'll be until your lord is available for us?
Oh, the Lord's been very busy. I haven't seen him since this morning when I dropped off tea and biscuits for him, and he's been very busy. But I assure you, I let him know through the door that you were here. I shall bring extra plates for this evening's dinner. Did I missed what beverages you wish to consume while you wait?
I would like wine mixed with milk. Get a little buzz.
She blinks a couple times, but okay. She looks at Graylin, who's already taken a seat at the table. I'll bring you out a seating arrangement for you soon. Would you care for a drink in the meantime?
Mead, please.
Mead? Very well. James?
Whiskey, and if you got it, on ice.
I'll see what I could do. And I'll bring a wine for your graybeard friend.
I imagine actually Grayland sees that saucer in front of him and immediately just starts breaking up weed up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he would. While he's doing that,
Oh, they got a tray.
Yeah, yeah, the silver tray down here, on the table you're talking about, this right here.
Yep, right in front of him.
She returns with drinks for everyone and drops them all off and hands them out.
Is it fresh milk?
This time the guy shows up. The gentleman you saw earlier is handing through the door a set of additional plates, which she immediately takes to the table and starts setting them out for extra plates for your dinners this evening. And as he leaves,
Does he still have the
towel over his hands? Yes.
Towel over his hands?
Yeah.
Is he like carrying things on top of it too?
Yeah, he's like touching everything with the towels and not touching anything with his bare hands. And she's like, "Make sure you sweep that floor. You're putting dirt everywhere." And then he's like, "Yes, of course." Yeah. And he retires back. And
I steal the silverware?
You could always try.
I'm gonna steal the silver in front of me.
As the door opens, you see this rather well-dressed individual in armor step through the door, and the servant looks up at him, kind of uh, frightened somewhat a little bit, and says, "Oh, we're doing a very formal dinner this evening. I see you have your best armor on this tonight." He says, "Yes, I needed a change for this evening's meal. I need to talk to the lordship right away." And he doesn't run, but he fast walks past you all, kind of glaring you up and down a little bit as he does. He bangs on the door. He says, "Sir, I can't take it anymore. I'm coming in." And he busts through the door. And as he does, he immediately turns back around and blows a horn to have the entire building surrounded. The Lord is dead.
What?
Oh no.
Servant?
It's a dinner party. God damn it. It's a murder dinner party.
Oh yeah. By the way, servant, you didn't put silverware here. You need to put more here. What is the horn for? By the way, he doesn't pay attention.
The horn was to call the troops to station.
Oh.
So that they can get on station and get placed on guard duty.
When he talks about him wearing his formal armor and everything, Graylin just looks down at her like stained leather jerkin and everything, gherkin, whatever it's called, and she's like just kind of flicking at some of the debris on it.
Trying to knock it off a little.
You just still see Dre's just snatching up silverware bit by bit. Like, servant, you're not putting silverware out there. What? Dorn is dead?
I will say,
like, what's going on?
I will say, based on she's before he actually arrived and opened the door, finding him dead, you did notice that she was very good at polishing the silverware as she was handing them out to each of you. So he immediately calls the guards, and you hear footsteps outside the building. There's just a numerous amount of footsteps. You can tell that the house is being surrounded by guards. He looks at everyone in the room and immediately declares, "No one is leaving here until tomorrow morning, when everyone is going to town to be arrested. Somebody's going to be paying for this."
Are you serving breakfast?
I don't have any money to pay for this, but I mean, I guess I can come up with the money somehow.
He looks at the servant and says, "You're not off the hook either. You're just as liable as these folks here. I'm going to tend to the guards and make sure they're all in position. Nobody's leaving here. I will be back." And he leaves the dining hall.
Right. I'll be right back, everybody. I go into here and start looking.
Do we want to do some type of initiative and everything too?
Yeah, I was gonna say I had that kind of prepped, but let's get that started.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No, that's good. It's all good.
Yeah, I was gonna go in there and start investigating, but yeah, you're right. You roll.
Give me everybody. Give me initiatives. I'll even roll for Ganji over here. Initiative.
For this.
All right. So we got Driz, we got Jonas, we got Ganj. Graylin, you can give me your initiative?
Yeah, he's rolling right now. Graylin's got 9. Justin's going last. To be expected.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's all good. All right. So, James, you're top of the order. What would you like to do?
James, I think we should go investigate while they're not in the room.
I'm almost half tempted to just get the fuck out of here. We weren't here on Lord Jonas's behalf and already mentioned that. We don't need them thinking that Lord Jonas killed the king, or the lord here. I go over to the servant. I was like, we got Lord Jonas actually sent us here because Lord Drone already felt like him after his house in general. You seem to be the head steward here, I am assuming.
Yes,
You,
she kind of like leans over Graylin to get a visual through the room. She's like, "Oh my, oh my, oh my, that is very disturbing. Oh my." She seems very distraught. What's up? What is it you want from me? I'm sorry. What do you need?
Dinner, please.
you need to focus. You're about to be framed for the murder of your own lord. Who has been after him? What has been going on in his house? I'm assuming
Does
that
he
you
have
may
any
even know
enemies?
sent to Lord Lord Jonas.
Well, there's been a lot going on lately. The Lord Jonas has been very very concerned about his his business partner, Varric, and also with his wife. And this morning, I after giving him his tea and biscuits, I heard some arguments going on, but I never saw anyone leave the room.
Was it a
So
man or woman?
it sounded like a man, actually.
Okay, okay, that's something. That's something. We go on. Now go on. You
I am a woman.
about Merrick.
I am a woman.
I'm sorry. What was
What's
that
been going
about?
on with between? You said something about a man named Varric, his business partner. Who is that?
Oh,
Is that the man
he
you saw earlier? Correct.
he's the one
On the
that.
balcony.
Yes, he went up to the balcony. In fact, this is such horrifying news. I'm gonna have to tell Lady Dorn. If you excuse me, I have to go tell Lady Dorn. And she goes to leave.
All right.
Okay. Just let her go. She seemed distraught. So,
Inside check.
everybody to. Oh yeah, yeah. That's good. That's good. That's good.
One
Yeah.
inside check really was distraught, or she's just bluffing.
Yeah.
Give me an inside check, Driz.
Natural one. I don't care. I just see shinies in front of me.
Can I give him an assist since I've been talking to her?
You can give me your inside check if you like.
I was gonna say he can roll again at advantage, maybe like just have a reroll then.
No, I'll let you do the inside
Yeah,
check.
yeah.
You're the one closer to her. He was doing it from a distance.
And nat 20. Nat
Oh
20,
my God.
22. Nat 20, 22.
Damn.
Okay,
Yeah, that's right. Ink shiny.
you could
You
tell.
guys know what this means though. When it comes to combat, I'm going to be awful again.
Well,
You'll be fine, man.
you could tell that her seeing a dead body was not as distressing as she made it off to be. But
Okay,
you can sense that she was very concerned now. Just in general, not about the body, just in general, she was very concerned.
So she was authentically concerned about Barrick and the wife, and just the fact that her lords.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying, right?
I'm saying
She did
Not
it.
shocked. Not necessarily shocked there was a dead body in the other room.
And that it was, yes, not shocked that there was a body, not shocked that there was a dead body in the other room, or that it was just that you could tell she's seen dead bodies before.
Okay. But the fact that did it seem like the fact that it was her lord? That's probably would be too much to try to read into.
She didn't seem to
I'd say
care.
because
No, she didn't. That's a good observation. She didn't seem to care so much about the Lord itself, or that it's the body of the Lord, but she did have external concerns. Like she started almost like looking around, a little bit more of a panic as far as her own surroundings at the moment.
Okay.
But she was acting, but she was definitely acting more distraught at seeing a body that was dead, that was obviously not. She was putting on more of a performance than
Okay.
reality.
Yeah.
No.
You know, I say that to everybody. You know, usually when somebody first sees a body,
Hazel.
I mean, how many times have you seen somebody throw up when they first see a dead body?
Alexa, be quiet.
Well, you gotta think this are used to this stuff too, because you never know. Because in this world, violence is more apparent than what we're used to as people.
True.
Okay, we're gonna move on to Driz while you contemplate that. Driz, what do you want to do?
Yeah. It's been long enough.
All right. It's my time to shine. Now using my bonus action to change my armor into detective clothes. Because it is glamored studded leather, and I can change it to appear as any clothes I'm wanting. So I change it to detective clothing as Sherlock Holmes. And I'm like, it's time for me to investigate this. Graylin, come with me. It's time we investigate. And I go into the room here and start investigating.
Is Graylin's gonna be your Watson? Is that the idea?
Yeah, exactly. I'm Watson. Let's go.
All right, so you enter into the room. Give me a perception check, or investigation. One of your.
I will do investigation. Why not? I see. This man is dead. Unnatural 20, 27.
Wow.
See, I told you this. I told you this fucking detective suit works.
You notice the tea and biscuits that was mentioned earlier are still on the table. Of course, they're now cold. He has a clean slice across his neck that was made by a very sharp blade. You notice that based on the splatter of blood, that he was standing at the time. And you notice that the window is been opened and closed. There's a footprint on the windowsill.
Where? Which window are we talking about? Can you point it out?
Oh, sure. Why not? Let's do this one. Has a footprint on it.
Okay, there's a footprint.
And over here on the table, you notice by the bush. You notice a pristine, sharp dagger sitting on the table.
Does it have blood on it?
You go check it out.
I go look at it, and I'm not touching it. I'm looking at it.
Okay. At the moment, it looks pretty clean.
Okay, so I don't think this could be the murder weapon because since blood sprayed out, you figure the blade would be covered in blood. So, and I'm not touching it.
But you do
I'm not
notice.
being
Which way is he laying, and which way was the blood you said?
He's laying that way with the blood squirting out of this way. Let's see if I can put a body in here. I didn't think it was going to be that big a deal.
Well, yeah, mystery thing. You gotta have more details.
Oh, gotta.
That way we know how he would have died.
Of course.
So since he's been slow, I don't think he's poisoned. I think from the cut in his neck, he's not poisoned.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
How about we put him like this?
That'll do.
And
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
We'll put blood splattered in this direction.
Okay, so he was slashed from left to right then. So the person was right-handed.
And they're talking straight to him then.
I'm talking to the body. So you're slashed from left to right.
You also notice that the table that the dagger is on, the dagger and the table are clean of any dust, but the plant next to it and the windowsill in front of the dagger has dust on it.
Okay. And that's why we take a footprint, I would assume? Or is it a muddy footprint? Sorry, I'm
it's
asking too many questions for not.
not being
I'm
in
into
that.
it, sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
You don't have to answer.
As you're still investigating this room, Watson, Graylin, what would you like to
Yeah,
do?
Watson, come
Well,
here, Watson.
you're
Help
drinking
me.
your mead.
Yeah, so I'm gonna walk in. Can I tell how long the body's been dead? Can I do a medicine check?
Absolutely, give me a
Yeah,
medicine check.
thank you. That's what I was hoping for.
18.
Yeah, you notice it's been here for several hours. I would say, based on the blood being dried in the room, you recognize that it was late morning, early afternoon, or early pre-noon.
So he was dead before we got here.
Wasn't he the one saying he was going to go out on the veranda?
No, that was someone else.
Okay.
This
Hmm.
was
Yeah,
this
the,
was
the guy who went on the Miranda is the business friend, Barrett.
James, this was not poison. His throat was slit.
you hear the door open, and Varric comes rushing through. He's like, "This can't be." He stops momentarily. He gets to the door kind of cautiously. He stops one more time. He pulls out a handkerchief. He pulls out a handkerchief, and he kind of like peeks around the corner, and he goes, "Oh!" And he backs and puts himself right up against the wall. He's like, "Oh!" He's about ready to puke. And he's like, "Oh, oh my God!" Oh, he grabs the chair. He swings it out, takes a seat. He's like, "Oh my God! Oh my God! A dead body!" Oh.
May I
Oh,
eat
yeah.
one of the biscuits on the table?
While he's doing that, Graylin, what did you want to do?
Did you say there was a drink and some biscuits or something on the table?
Yeah, there's a cold tea and a couple of biscuits on the table that you're right next to.
I pick up a biscuit and start eating it.
Nicely done, Watson. You have to fuel that mind so you can concentrate. Nice.
Would you like to do anything else, or just eat the biscuit?
He's just sitting there drinking and eating.
Looking at the scene if anything pops out at me.
He's like, mystery.
All right, I think Gonsdorf's going to be like, well, I'm going to light a pipe up here and have a little tote.
Ganzo, get up and do something. There's been a murder.
I'm just hearing bubbles.
I imagine he just. I would actually imagine he just got so high he's an old man that he's just passed out, like holding his bowl.
Yeah. He's like, can I get some chicken wings over here?
He's mixing some of his own leaf into the tea. He's like, ooh. Yeah.
Let's head out again.
All right, so we'll go back up to James.
James, question him.
Damn it.
Well, Graylin samples the tea and drink.
Well, I also have a defense against poison, so I am checking to see if it's poisoned.
Ah, okay. I didn't think about that. Good job, Watson.
I'm going to say with an 18 on your medicine check, you could tell he died from loss of blood. There was no...
Can't be too safe.
So first, I guess I would like to do is an insight if the guy is actually authentically getting sick and stuff.
Could that be a message?
You want to do an inside check on him?
Yep. The guy to see if he's authentically reacting to the body situation.
Yeah, I don't think I can because I can't see him.
Nope, I gotta say.
Nope. In fact, he's like, I'm too close. I'm too close to this. Oh God. He's like, he goes over here. He's like, oh, he is turning.
Why is there a skunk in here?
Pale as can be. You can see sweat starting to bead up. He's like, he just faints onto the couch.
Oh.
I come over to him, and I slap him.
Ah!
Wake up!
And I just like, first time?
First time. Was I dreaming? Was
In the
that
body.
a nightmare? What happened?
You know? No, you're living it, buddy.
Oh God. What if? What? Oh,
And
this
if the
is.
guard hasn't talked to you yet, everybody's going to jail once we figure this out.
Well, it wasn't me. Well,
You're
you
his business partner. Why would you not be a suspect?
well, because if he had, he would pass everything over to his
You
wife.
get business if you.
And she is
Yeah, you sure about that?
she's a disaster to work with. She's already I was so thankful she had nothing to do with the business. Now this is going to fall into it's all going to fall into her hands, half of the business. This is going to be a disaster.
That son of a bitch.
You're telling me you gained nothing out of it.
If anything, I gained more of a headache having to deal with that woman. He just like the look on his eye, and his eyes is like, oh God, I have to actually work with. Oh, he almost throws up into his handkerchief again.
So, do you know who Lord Jonas is?
Um,
Lord Joan
no,
never talked about him.
no. If he, I don't know who that is. He may have been trying to set up some type of trade route. I'm not very familiar with all of the trades. He works on his, I work on mine, but we usually collaborate if we have problems or issues. But for the most part, we're in it together.
So, has there been any big deals? The steward said something that there has been trouble, and he reached out to Lord Joan if there's been trouble. So, if you want to help, if you want to hear and help find who the murderer is,
Just for, I'm gonna put the letter in the chat so you can refer to it from time to time if you need to.
Yes, please do.
yeah.
I'll put it in the lore. That's probably the best
Thank you.
place for it. That way you can just kind of come back to it if you need to.
But yeah, if you value the friendship that you had with the man, you can help us find who this is, and let us know if there's anybody who's been giving Lord Jonas a trouble. Did he make some bad deals recently with some people? Oh,
God, I could.
did he have a gambling problem?
A gambling?
Did he drink too much?
No, he was not that type of man. I mean, politically, yes, he had ambitions for higher station, but I can't imagine a political rival doing something like this. This is even above their means, I would say, for the region we're in. They wouldn't resort to such stuff. I am beside myself. But if there's anything I could do to help you, I would be more than willing to help you.
Where would Lord Jonas keep his ledger?
I'm sorry.
Not Lord Jonas, sorry. Where would the Lord keep his ledger?
Give me a perception check real
His
quick.
bookkeeping.
Give me a quick perception check, James.
Okay. Second page. Uh, 10.
Okay. He's like, well,
Did the
why
stream
would you?
screen go black or something?
Oh yeah, it looks like it. Oh, it did. Hold on. I wonder if it's because of
I
this.
just now realized it. Sorry, we're
There
we're
it
looking
is.
at the
Sorry
D&D
about that.
Beyond. We don't look at it at time, people. Sorry.
Yeah. I switched over to Discord, which brought that screen down. Anyway, so
There we go.
you asked about the ledger, and he's like, why would you need to see the ledgers?
Well, usually record keeping can show a trail of who he's been dealing with, and if he's had any other side business you don't know of that made him got him in trouble, it'd
Oh,
be imperative that we find him.
well, I would presume his ledgers would be, of course, in the study where his now body lays. But what would his ledgers have to do with his death?
You'd be surprised. Some people, you've never left notes in your ledger.
Well, maybe I have, maybe I haven't.
You see
Check
what
his
I
ass,
mean?
James.
And I'm just, and then I go on. And wouldn't you agree that if somebody looked at yours, they would learn a lot about you? Well, we would learn something about what Lord Drone was doing, and find out if he, like I said, you never know what a man was doing.
That's a valid point. Yes, I could see your logic there. I'm gonna move on to Driz while we contemplate that for a moment. Driz, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
All right, I go investigate the window and the footprint. How long is the footprint?
Ah, looks
Is it a big footprint?
like a manly footprint, somewhere about a size 12.
Man.
Okay, I
Oh,
want
that
to
guy.
do a measuring because I got string. And I'm just going to see how I measure it with string and all that, and then just cut. That way, I know the exact size of the footprint. Like, all right, this is the measurement.
Not bad.
That footprint. And I'm going to look out the window and
Not
see
a
if there's
bad
any.
idea.
And I'm going to look.
I'm gonna say
The window's closed. So
it's a 12 narrow.
I'm there. Okay. And another one like crosswise, so I can get exact measurement of the foot.
I'm gonna say as you
And
looking outside the window at this point, even though it's fairly dark out, you can see a couple of guards are stationed outside the window.
do I see any footprints that would look like the footprints of them from the window?
You see another guard walking by,
My God,
nodding,
he's ruined the damn fucking
talking,
evidence, motherfucker.
talking to this guy, and then walking back.
I go, hey, stop ruining the evidence! I'm trying to do an investigation here. You dumb fucks.
You see a bunch of guys come running
No.
over. Don't think about trying to come out of that window. We're
Thinking
we're
about
told
going
to.
through this window.
We're
The murderer came through this window, and you're trampling all over evidence. Thank you for ruining my chance of catching this motherfucker. I just close the window. I'm like, fucking assholes. As I close the window. All right, well, Raylan, don't think we're going to find any evidence out there because the guards are so stupid they can't even fucking keep a crime scene clean. Graylin, what the hell are you doing? Stop eating the cookies.
Graylin.
So I walk over to the other window, and I'm opening it as well. I start to talk to the guard. Hey, any idea what's actually going on here?
I don't know. I was just told to lock everything in. Nobody's in or out of here. That includes you too.
Anybody tell you Lord Dorn is dead? I step back so he can poke his head in to look.
It's kind of a drop down. Like he'd have to climb up the window to actually go to see in. You're up a bit high.
How high is it?
You were having to look down on them, so they were up. For him to be able to get to the window is about a 6 foot
Okay,
jump just
so
to get
they
to
have
the
to-
windowsill. Just to get to the windowsill.
Okay, so just a jump. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
sorry,
not like
continue,
it's not
Braylon.
it's not like 15 or 20 feet, but he's like, no one's told us that the Lord's dead.
Well, somebody came through the other window over here. My feline friend found a footprint on the windowsill. Somebody went through it to get out of here. You guys might want to look around out there for any evidence.
Yeah, we've got the place surrounded right now. Nobody's coming in or out. Guarantee you that.
They're already gone. You need to look in the paths.
I'll just do what the captain tells us.
No, look for a blood trail because somebody slit his throat.
He kind of looks over to his right. You say blood over there? And looks back to the left over by where Driz was talking to that guard. You see any blood over there? It's about this time raindrops start coming down. And he's like, I don't see any blood over here. And then lightning flashes in the sky.
Damn you, weather! Damn you!
I look up at the sky and say, "Hold on a second." I go grab the other biscuit, bring it over, and I toss it to the guard.
Here, have a biscuit.
He doesn't need it anymore.
Much obliged. When he kind of looks to the left and the right, goes, meh, whatever. Starts eating it.
Oh my god, I love Grayland.
Ganjdorf
Pretty
is,
funny.
I think, still just chilling. He's got his feet up on the coffee table, drinking his spicy tea and enjoying a nice little pipe smoke there.
Yeah, Ganshop is gonna be like, what the hell is going on? We have to backtrack for him. It's gonna be funny. And continue, James, your investigation.
So as we get to James, you see the captain come stepping through the door. He says, "Good. I'm glad you're here, Varric. I don't know if you're probably aware that Lordship is dead, and you, along with everybody else in this house, will be sent to prison in the morning, unless we can find the killer, which I believe to be you, but it could be any of us, any one of you."
Very, very problematic captain if he's saying it could be any of us,
Yeah,
even me.
I kind of was incorporating everybody there on that. That's the problem with me doing murder mysteries, is sometimes my own voice gets in the way and says things that misdirect line of questioning or something.
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey, what are you doing in here?"
I have found evidence, Captain, and I'm smoking on a bubble pipe. There's footprints over here, and his throat has been slashed. So he was not poisoned.
Brilliant deduction. Now get the fuck out of here. You don't belong in here. This is the Lord's chamber, and you don't belong in here.
I point at the corpse and I say, "He doesn't seem to mind."
No, I don't think he does. Do you mind, Lord Doran?
Look,
No,
as
he
far
doesn't
as,
appear to mind.
as
Right
far,
now, we're in a male investigation, and you're in the way. So, could you please clear the room, please? Clear the room.
you think you can
Now
find the
go back to
killer.
my-
You think you could find the killer.
Well, I'm doing a better job than you are at the moment. You're keeping the property enclosed so no one can leave, so there you go. Do your job and keep no one from leaving this place. And give me a bottle of wine, please. Thank you. Watson, have you found anything else over there?
It's not
Why
like
the
you're
hell do you
getting out
keep
of
calling me Watson?
Hold on.
That was in character, by the way.
I'm sorry. I do love that he just kind of shut off and left.
Yeah, he's like, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, he just kind of he
Can't
shook
leave,
he
so, I mean,
basically shook his head and goes, "It doesn't matter. You're all going to jail in the morning. It doesn't matter," and just left.
or or you could possibly be going to jail. You could have done this. You're the same position as us.
All right.
Don't sit there and
It's
act all
kind of
antsy, Captain.
fair. Does did Lord
Yeah.
Crone and his wife share the same?
James, go talk to his wife. Maybe she has information. I call her out after talking to the captain.
I'm sorry, James. What did you say?
I asked Varric if Lord Drone and his wife share the same quarters.
That's. I mean, I assume they do upstairs. Yeah, I've stayed in the guest room once before. They sleep upstairs.
They're still having a happy marriage. I find it a
Well,
little bit. This is me thinking character player wise. I'm finding it concerning that Varric showed up here first, and it's been some time, and the captain has returned after going around the castle, and the wife still has not showed up.
well. So at this point,
She busts through the door.
no, no, no.
Not to mention it.
She's no, no.
But
He
that
just
was
kind of
me
he just
player-wise
he
thinking.
you mentioned so they have a happy marriage, and he just kind of goes, lately, not so much. I can't quite understand the divide, but lately, they're probably just a marital quarrel. It's probably nothing. Wait a minute. Do you think she killed him? Do you think she might have killed him? Because if she killed him and she goes to prison, I believe she might have killed him. You
Don't jump to conclusions yet.
you should talk to her directly and find out why they were fighting. I believe that's why she killed him. I think she killed him. That's what it is. They were fighting recently.
And I put a finger over his mouth, and I'm just like, walls have ears around here, correct? And if anybody who's around here knows, who's obviously most likely, you don't want them knowing that you know. 'Cause I've read stories. Lights go off all of a sudden, and there's another knife.
A person's back.
That's a good point. I will keep my mouth shut.
And I'm just like, where's the ladies' quarters? I want to give my condolence.
Up the stairs to the left. You go around the stairs to the left, and it's the first door on the right.
And then I'll end my turn there, and like, if I can, like, I pop my head a bit, or letting grids.
Oh, you broke up there. You broke up there at the end for me, anyway. I don't know what was that you said.
If I can, just eventually I'm heading towards the door, but before my end of my turn, I pop my head into this and let Drizzt and Kaylin go investigate with life.
Okay, so you're heading for the door.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Driz.
But I don't want to say I shouted it. But...
No, I got it. I got it. All right, Driz. What are you're still standing there, smoking your bubble pipe?
Anyone who's watching, please give theories on who do you think committed the murder. Except you, Ink. You're too good at this. You'll solve it immediately.
There's always
Good
about...
at mystery things. All right. Anyways, I'm thinking, does he have a? I don't know. Does he have a ledger or something? We can look at.
You look around the room and you see a number of books on a shelf over in this corner.
I would like to go through the books and see if any of them are ledgers of his business dealings and all that. Because whoever did this is Didn't they say what Dorn is known for? What
I
anything that's a valuable of enemies of any kind that Jonah has speak of at all?
Nobody has
nope,
directly told us of
no,
enemies yet.
no. Yeah, there's
Just his letter. Yeah, his letter says that his ledger book has been tampered,
Oh, it's been tampered. Oh, okay.
tampered, or when he budgets, what he has
it's out of balance. Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, State, was the Lord a man who seemed very rigid and vanilla, like he had a stick up his butt, perhaps? Or is it just coincidence?
No, it was yeah, he had to stick up his ass. He was very pompous.
So the book's been tampered with. He was reading.
So yeah, I'm gonna
Yes,
say you could find
but
you give me an investigation check there, Driz.
Because if it's been tampered with, then I could possibly find out by the handwriting how it's been tampered with.
Okay.
Because I'm used to dealing with fraud and all that.
Okay.
I mean, at the very least, it's not been
I'm going to use
tampered
a
with.
luck point on that because I am not going
You
to take a natural
you
one on
pick
this.
out a book that is
Yeah, I'm using a
about
luck point.
about recipes, and you're like, I found the ledger. Oh, you're using a luck? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm using a luck point to re-roll it because I'm not taking a natural one on this because I know fraud. Because I'm a master of fraud.
You find a book that appears to be a ledger of sales, purchases, shipments being sent, delivered, both received and delivered. But you're noticing some of the majority of the book is in blue ink, but occasionally you're noticing what appears to be overwriting of numbers in black ink.
What the? Is this where he does all his business, or is there a place you go to? I need to ask someone else. Hang on a second, because I don't know this place.
So you found his ledger that's mostly of blue ink with some
Yep.
overwriting numbers in black ink. Graylin.
Okay. I will say
Yeah.
I'm going to be leaving the room, but after that, that's the end of my turn. By the way, I don't know how far I can get after that.
No, you're too busy looking at the book and deciphering it to
Okay.
leave the room just yet. But on your next turn, you can leave. Graylin, what would you like to
Okay.
So I mean, I'm just asking. This is more of a meta thing outside. But when Driz did his search, I'm assuming he was looking for the dagger as well, or a knife that was used to slit his throat.
Yeah,
No luck finding it.
that's basically what you're standing on right now is the dagger on that table.
Oh,
He's just been leaning right next to it. Yeah.
okay. All right.
I don't know if you caught that part, but I'll tell you what. Give me what's your passive perception?
13.
I'll say with a 13, you're able to notice it right away when you step in and get close to it. The table has been wiped clean, as along with the dagger, because the windowsill in front of it and the plant next to it are covered in dust, but the table and the dagger are wiped clean.
There's no sign of blood or anything on the floor from it or anything.
Nope.
Why would they bother wiping it clean? There's no forensics.
Oh.
Do you pick up the dagger at all, or are you just looking at it?
Hold on, I'm looking at my spells. See if there's something I want to try.
with that being said, I think
We have our gear from the other campaign, right?
Yeah, everything from the other campaign. This.
yeah. Don't. I mean, you're not going to. You're technically not going to consume anything in this scenario. So you'll have
Okay,
it in
well,
the next campaign.
I'm just looking at. I've got that wand of detect magic.
Okay.
I was looking to make sure it would be okay. Uh, so, with the wand to detect magic, is it on a particular item, or can I do it like on the room to see if anything starts glowing?
Is there any verbiage on it? It says like within 30 feet, or is it just nothing? Just
Um,
Well, it casts detect magic, so I figured it'd be the same as casting detect magic when it.
yeah, it says the wand has 3 charges. While holding it, you can expend 1 charge as an action to cast a detect magic spell from it.
right. So the
Yes,
detect
just look
magic,
up.
I think has. I'm looking it up. Whoops.
Yeah, that's why we're going by your rule state, because
Yeah. Magic.
pretty sure Ink's jealous that she's not participating. She's like, "Oh my god, they're missing this, they're missing that."
So, yeah. So it's within 30
It's
feet.
within
You would
30 feet.
you would light up anything that's a magic in this room and probably half of the next room. And outside. Are you casting it? Did we lose you? Did I lose you? Oh.
So I'm sorry. Did you say if I can cast it on the room?
Yeah. You could absolutely cast it, and it'll detect within 30 feet.
Oh, cool. Then I'm going to cast it on the room.
Yeah. I think you could cast it on the wand and just walk around with the wand for 1 minute, and it'll pick up stuff.
Yeah, like Harry Potter style, where
Yeah,
Luminous
basically.
would just walk around.
No, yeah, it's essentially him himself. Like if he sees it through.
We're
Um,
gonna play hardcore here.
Yeah, because it says for the duration you sense.
yeah. So anyway, the only thing that you cast it, and what lights up in the room is some crumbs of the biscuit you ate, and the mouth around the guard outside, and his fingers are glowing because he's still eating the biscuit. He's like, "This is the greatest biscuit ever. It's got a fantastic flavor I've never had before."
Huh. I'll look at my fingers.
Yeah, they glow a little bit from touching the biscuit.
How about the tea? The cold tea. Is that glowing at all?
Nope.
Hey, Driz, there was a spell cast on the biscuits.
And you were sitting there eating it the whole time.
I don't feel funny.
He says he should learn the school of magic. There,
What was that?
it also
Yeah,
says at the very end of the description, it's got the whole object part, and you learn the school of magic. So you might know what the magic.
Oh yeah, what school of magic is it? that
Oh,
he
the
learns?
School of Magic.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying. You can determine the type of School of Magic. Okay, I got you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Oh,
It was the spell of throat cutting.
transmutation.
Huh.
Transmutation.
Okay, so
Did
with
he just eat the murderer?
so with that being said, Gonstoff's still really having a great time in the parlor there. He's zoned in
I
on
messed
he's
him.
zoned in on the fireplace at the moment. James, what would you like to do?
Yeah. By the way, I did message him, and he was saying he's still stuck at dinner. He was
Okay.
hoping it would end at 8:30, so he's still there.
That's fine.
I guess I'll head to the queen bit.
Continue investigation.
You're
I got the ledger. Don't worry, James.
Oh, but wait, I want to poke my head in here. If I see that guy with the towel.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
all right, sure. Do you you poke your head into? Let me. I'm gonna have to back this off a little bit so everybody can see online here. What's going on here? Okay. You poke your head in, and is this a race? It is a race. Okay, cool. Boo. You see, the kitchen is busily going about its work. And you see the main chef is out busy stirring and spinning around doing stuff as he's talking to the guy at the other end of the table. They both kind of stop for a moment when you open the door, and they're like, the chef's like, "Who are you, and why are you in my kitchen? This is no place for people like you. You are not invited in my kitchen. Get out."
I just really wanted to compliment you.
Uh,
I think he said he's trying to compliment the chef's
Oh,
cooking.
yeah, I just my reply is I really want to just compliment you on your.
you cut
Yeah,
out.
James
Just,
is man out, people.
God damn it.
it's like, I really want to compliment you on the.
On your food. On your food, though.
He's like,
the chef's like, as soon as it sounds like, compliment me on my what?
on my
What,
what?
my
My
clothes?
my
My
biceps, my hair, my eyebrows. What? He's like, well, of course, I'm the chef. He's like, oh, timing is everything. Excuse me. And he turns around and he starts stirring. He starts briskly stirring this one pot. And the guy
I want to
says,
sideways glance at that guy and see like he has that towel.
he's got his hands in his pocket at the moment, and he's just kind of like, you have to excuse the chef. He's been very busy planning tonight's dinner affair. It's supposed to be something extravagant, I guess, and he's been very busy. He's asked for my help, and but he doesn't take kindly to people entering his kitchen without being invited. But
Can you come out here and help me real quick then with something?
sure. But who are you, and why would you need my help?
We're guests of the Lord's, and the servant's been going back and forth, and he's been asking for wine, getting, and I'm trying to tricks. And your cat, I don't know.
You what would you do? You need more wine? And he kind of pulls one hand out, pointing towards the back room where the storage is, and you can see he's got a bit of some red crust kind of built up in the cracks of his wrist, right below his thumb and palm section. It's like, I can get more wine. Is there, what was it? What red or white wine did you need?
Red wine, please.
Certainly. Just one glass.
Good choice, James. Good choice.
Can you probably like four, probably just to be on the safe side, and we'll bring.
But I broke up on the end there.
God damn it! Get four glasses and bring the whole bottle.
4 glasses and bring the whole bottle. Okay, will
Yes.
will Sir Varric be drinking? Well, no, you asked for red wine. He doesn't like red wine, so this would be just for you. Fine. That'll be fine. I'll be right there.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure Varric would love a bottle of white wine or whatever you know him best on that aspect.
Oh, white wine? Oh, for Ver.
Whatever he
Okay.
likes. Yeah,
Very
whatever he
well.
likes.
He goes into the back for a moment. You can hear some clanking and clicking. You see the chef is just busy darting back and forth between stirring something over here to checking something in the oven, chopping up some items over here. He's just frantically
I
back and
asked the
forth.
chef. I asked the chef. Yeah, I love those biscuits you left in the dining room.
He kind of stops for a minute. Biscuits from
They're delicious.
from
My
this morning.
dwarf friend loved it. Yeah, my dwarf friend loved it.
Oh well, I'm glad he enjoyed it. It's a good thing. Glad he ate it. Then he went back to stirring some stuff. You see,
Okay.
you see the guy coming back. He's got your glasses in his right hand, with a bottle of wine, 4 glasses, and in his left hand he's got a bottle of white, but he's also got a towel over his hand holding the white wine. He's like, all
Oh,
right.
I thought you were gonna say he's carrying both red and white, like kind of fingering them
Oh,
between his fingers
I
and all
want
that.
to.
Carrying it.
I want to try to do some. Um, my hope is that like I can play the clumsy fool and hit the tray, and when that does, knock, make him like react quickly where the towel falls off. I want to see that hand.
Oh yeah, no, the hand. So he's got the bottle and 4 glasses, kind of like between all of his other fingers in the right hand, and
Yeah, yeah.
holding the bottle of red, and then the left hand, he's got just a white cloth wrapped, just kind of like wrapped around his hand with the bottle of white in his hand, like he's grasping it through the towel.
Okay,
You
okay,
know what I'm saying? So there's no tray per se.
okay. I got a different idea. I got a completely different idea. You grab it too. It's like I go to go take it, and it just slips. The white bottle is going to slip out of my hand. It's going to break, and I want to just, oh my god, sorry, and just take the and start cleaning it up.
Okay. So as you do it, he's like, "Oh, don't do that," and it just, the bottle, you act like it slips, and he's like, "Oh," and it smashes on the ground. Then you whip the towel off his head. He's like, "Ah!"
I knew it.
You see his
You
hand is
spilled wine on your hand.
his hand is fairly calloused, and you can see in most of the cracks and crevices, uh, within the thickness of his hands, there's a bit of reddish, rusty, just dirt almost looking color to it, like a deep red rust.
I take his hand. I'm like, oh my god, did I hurt you? And I want to investigate or medicine,
Sure.
maybe, but investigate.
Give me a medicine check.
A 10?
Yeah, with the 10, you notice that you think you based on the redness of the skin and so forth, in the cracks, you might have cut him, and you start rubbing it with the towel that's now covered in wine, and it kind of smears and just makes it a big old mess. And he's like, it becomes actually redder as the liquid gets to it, and kind of like helps to bring it up.
Oh my god.
To
He's making the
bringing it up to
worse.
the surface, and he's like, no, it's fine, I'm not cut, it's just the fertilizer that I use. It gets everywhere, and it just permeates my skin, and Varric doesn't like it, so I always have to cover my hands, because after all, I am the gardener.
Did you bring Varric the wine as the gardener? Why doesn't the steward do it?
Well, she asked me to take it up to him. She's been very busy and frantic this morning getting ready for this evening's meal. Usually, even the chefs ask me to help them out. Yeah, we help each other out from time to time. I come in from the garden when they need it, or they'll come out to me and help me occasionally. But today's a big day, big meal this evening. Got some guests arriving. Something. Lord Dorn is making some type of announcement this evening. We think it's going to be a political. He's going to try to run for a higher office, the High Council. We think, but whatever. We're doing our part because that just helps us all out in the end. Puts us in a better place.
Fabulous, fabulous. Yeah, bring this right to your into the room. I think you can be in the study waiting.
Bring it. I'm sorry. Bring it to.
The study. I think they're waiting in the study.
They're waiting in the study. Okay.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I have to
And
get another.
I'm very sorry about the wine. Yeah.
Well, that's fine. I'll clean that.
Yeah, and I'm so, and I act like I'm nervous and like I'm just apologetic and I back out the door about everything.
That's fine. I'll get another towel and another bottle of wine. It'll just take me a minute. And he goes, he puts the bottles and stuff down. You can see he goes and gets another towel. He starts wiping it off the floor.
Yeah. You said he got another towel because I wanted to say I took that.
Sure. If you want, you got a wine covered fertilizer stained white towel now.
Towel. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, good job.
Driz.
Well, I was already leaving out there looking at the ledger. Later, I go to Barrick. I'm like, hey, Barrick.
Yes. Oh my, a cat in the house.
Well, I find that highly offensive because I am a guest here. So, I mean, seriously, you asshole.
Oh, I'm just making an observation.
Well, I'm making an observation that you're an asshole.
Okay.
And you could possibly be convicted of Adorn's murder unless you assist me. Now, do you want to assist me or not?
Well, of course I'm here to assist. I didn't do it, but I wouldn't have to assist you because I'm innocent. But
well, the captain already said everyone here is going to get arrested. So unless we figure this out, then everyone's getting arrested. So the murder's getting caught.
I'm sure justice may prevail in the end, right?
Well, I hope you are not convicted of it. So where does Doran does his studies at?
Where's what?
Where does he do his paperwork and all that?
Well, he just came from the room where he does all his work from.
That it don't look like there's a desk he does work in there.
Well, he normally does.
Wait, was there a place he did his work in there?
I don't know. He always spent all of his time in that room. What's your passive perception?
I guess I thought he just put the books in there, but 23.
Yeah, 23. You see as he kind of like puts his handkerchief up to his mouth as he's constantly trying to like basically hide his mouth from gasping and choking and just wiping tears or sweat from himself because he's about to pass out and whatnot. You notice he's got in the inside of all of his fingernails, what's that called? Around the edge of his fingernails, he's got some black ink.
There, can I ask you something?
Well, yes, of course.
Have you been doing some writing lately?
Well, of course I
With some black ink?
well, yes, I have to write in my ledgers all the work that's done and keep track of my comings and goings of activity within my half of the business.
So you're in business with Doran then, right?
Well, yes.
Have you been dabbling in his leisures at all?
Why? You,
Have you been
I,
touching it?
why would you accuse me of such a thing? That would be a
I take
betrayal
the lid.
of friendship.
I take the ledger out, and I was like, it's funny because all this is ink, blue ink, except for this part, there are black ink. And I can see underneath your nails that there's blackness in there, which tells me there's some kind of black ink. So, you care to explain that?
I cannot explain that. Maybe he just likes to make adjustments with black ink.
Insight check. 16.
Yeah, you know he's lying.
Yeah, I know you're lying. So we can cut to the chase because this is clearly a murder. And
Whoa, 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 whoa,
basically, it
whoa,
seems
whoa,
like now
whoa,
you have
whoa,
something to gain from this.
whoa,
So I think I'll
so,
go
whoa,
talk to the
whoa, whoa,
captain
whoa,
about
wait,
this. So,
listen. I will.
I'm
That's.
leaving.
I go. No, hold on, kitty cat. Here, I got some catnip for you.
I don't have proof of that, so I guess Captain.
Shh. Listen. There's one thing to be cooking the books just a little bit to make slight
No,
adjustments, but that
I
that
want the
doesn't add
proof.
up to me. That
What?
doesn't add up to murder.
You have two choices. You can tell me what's going on, or I go out and tell the captain. Your choice right now. And I already caught you in a lie already, so your
Hey.
choice.
He he just basically grabs you and pulls you to the corner. He goes, "Listen, I know you're kind. You're a rogue just like I am. This is all about business and money. So what?
So
I cooked the books a little bit. I didn't want to murder the man. There's no way I murdered him. I couldn't murder anyone. Yes, I'm a little
Well,
greedy. I don't mind cooking the books and making a little profit, but now I stand to lose everything. Well, not everything, but a lot more because now I got to deal with his wife."
I understand that we do this shit. I understand it, but now it's involved in murder, and if this stuff comes up, you're going to be the main suspect because murder usually comes with profit. Do you understand that?
Yeah, but this wouldn't be very profitable on my part if she took over half of his business. Listen, I
Yeah, but
know.
you're still going to be involved in this, so you better
You
come
could,
up with
you could,
something.
you could. I'll give you a little something, and he kind of reaches out and pulls out a little pouch of coin that you can hear is all gold rolling around. He's like, "Look, it's one thing to cook the books. It's murder's a whole other thing, and I had nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
But let's just keep this between us. You give me the ledger, I'll give you the coin. It's a fair trade."
Nah, you give me everything you own, and I'll give you the ledger.
He reaches back and pulls out another pouch. He goes, "This is all I have with me."
No, everything you own. Everything. Not just what you have on you, everything.
You want my clothes?
Yeah.
He puts the money back in his pouch. He goes, "Good luck proving it that I did it." And he walks away.
All right, then. Hey, James, Kevin, I found proof that he did it.
Graylin?
Yeah, I'm not falling for that shit.
Actually, it's 9 o'clock. You want to take a quick break right now
Sure.
on your turn?
Yeah.
We'll come back in 5 minutes, let's say.
And 5 minutes. I was talking about everything, including every property he has, but he chose clothes. I was like, yeah, give me your clothes too while we're at it.
I mean,
That's too much. Too much.
Well,
you should have took it. You should have just taken it at the second pouch, man.
Yep.
no,
Alright.
but the way I see it, I'm trying to solve a mystery here. I owe Jonah a lot, so
All right, we'll be back in 4 minutes and 45 seconds.
Be right back, everybody.
Still in those dates.
We're getting close to it. I feel it. We're getting close to the mesh, in the mesh tree. Who else is here?
Me.
Yeah, any theories, Graylin?
I do not, but the fact that there was magic on the biscuits has me really wondering if the gardener and chef are in cahoots.
Hey, you're just lucky those aren't biscuits Graylin made.
Yeah, but those are.
You just
Well, I don't. Well, I don't know what magic's in them. Only you do. I feel like a person is a crook, but I don't think he would possibly have done it.
All right.
You hired someone to do it.
Everybody back? Who's not back?
Yep.
I'm back.
Never left.
Chanchoff, he'd be kind of helpful here, but it's just three of us still. So
And I'm sorry, is Graylin back?
Haven't left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Graylin back.
All righty then.
Okay, this
So-
kind of get complicated.
I'm looking to buy a vacation to take my daughter on. That's
Cool.
why I'm not really paying attention too much.
All right. Well, it's your turn right now.
I know. So
See what you come up with, Graylin.
yeah, so I'm gonna come over here and I'm just gonna push past the gardener.
He's like, can I help you? As he's wiping, he's on his
Get out of
hands
my
and
way.
knees wiping the wine down.
So I push past him and I call to the chef. The biscuits that you gave to Lord Dorn, where did you prepare them?
He's like, I prepared him here a few days ago. And he goes back to checking the oven and popping
Gave
back
him
up,
old
stirring.
biscuits.
Who are you exactly, and why are you in my kitchen?
I'll ask the questions. I
What?
walk around and I pull out the wand and I cast it again.
Well, you should. It lasts for like 10 minutes, so you should have it.
Yeah, it should still be
I mean,
there.
it's not 1 minute.
Well, it's 1 minute, which is 10 turns, but I think by the time you've gone from one end of the room to the other end, I think it's still active for now.
Okay.
But yeah, you see over in the on the shelf
I'll be
over
right
on
back.
okay over on the shelf in the corner here is a couple of more biscuits that are still displaying magic.
All right. Is anything glowing on the chef or the gardener?
No, Gardner's just like whatever, cleaning the. He's still
Just
cleaning
wiping
the.
himself of wine.
Yeah, cleaning the floor.
All right. So I point at the biscuits, and he says transmutation, right?
Yeah, he's like, I have no time for this. I have to stay on this broth or it will burn. And he starts stirring it briskly.
You do realize Lord Dorn is dead, and there's not going to be a dinner, right?
He just kind of glances over at you like, well, I wouldn't go as far as to say that the man is dead. I think his finances are quite fine. His business is doing well. It's very
I go through
unlikely.
the whole dead parrot bit. He is an ex-lord. He it did not have a prolonged squawk. He is expired. He is bleeding out on the floor in the other room. He has been dead for hours, and your biscuits had magic in them. Why?
Wow, he's starting to slow down. It's starting to trigger in his head, and he's like, "What? I was preparing for this evening's meal. He gave it to me early this morning. That all must be prepared. I didn't have time to make fresh biscuits, so I." He kind of looks towards Gardner and then looks back at you and goes, "I did a little preserved food on yesterday's biscuits, so they'd seem fresher. I didn't have time to make fresh biscuits this morning."
That motherfucker.
Son of a bitch.
He throws the curveball and that's game.
And he goes back to stirring. He's like, "I don't know why I'm stirring this. Is anybody even gonna
Yeah,
eat?
he's not-
Is anybody even gonna eat this now?"
I will.
Yeah, I will too.
Simon walks over and takes a sniff. Smells
Hey,
delicious.
He gets like snaps at your hand. He goes, that's for later." He goes, "Well, if you're gonna eat it, I guess I'll keep cooking. It's already mostly prepared. Been preparing it all morning.
Here.
You have to be on things." And he gets done stirring. He goes back down to the stove. He takes out some fresh baked bread and puts it on the counter behind you. He grabs some other items, throws it in the oven. He's like, "It's all about the timing. You see, to make it perfect, you have to have everything timed correctly." He goes back to stirring and brisking the broth. It makes it nice and thick and airy, but if you leave it too long, it burns. That's why I have to be here and be focused on my cooking, and you're distracting me. Go away. It'll be served in just a few hours."
Is this a stool?
It's like a waste
That's
basket. It's a waste basket for scraps off the table.
And what's this over here?
Some spare wood for the stove.
Hey, I go around there and I make myself a seat on there. Actually, first I
All
grab
right.
some of the bread, and then I sit down over here and start eating it, watching him.
He's like, He's like, he goes over here, grabs some dough that's been resting in a plate. He puts it on the table, starts kneading it. He goes, obviously, I'm going to need more bread. He stops what he's doing, and goes back to whisking at the broth real quick, and then we'll go on to James. You back yet?
Hey guys, I gotta step away for a few minutes.
Okay. And James back, or is he still on the phone? Maybe I should have taken a break 15 minutes after 9.
Yeah.
I thought 9 o'clock was a good time for everyone to go do their thing. All right, so what do you...
It's okay.
I know, right? How you doing there, Ink? How dare he eat the bread fresh out of the oven? Nerve.
I got an idea. Why don't we just go ahead and skip my turn, and I want to go upstairs and talk to the missus at least.
Okay. I think that's where James is going
I'm not-
too, and I want him to be around
Okay,
to see that.
I got a better idea.
Is it entertaining?
Can I go back to
How,
Derek real quick?
how entertaining is it, Ink?
Pretty entertaining.
Are you having fun,
Hey,
Grizz? That's a good question. Are you having fun with this?
Yeah, I am. All right, hang on. Can I go to Derek real quick?
You're gonna go talk to Varric instead. I suppose we can skip James.
Yeah, I want. Yeah, just do it for a second. Look, Derek. I'll tell you what. I'll make you an even better deal. Well, forget about this whole situation. In exchange, you tell me everything you know about the family and all that, and
Well, I don't know
like I
much.
said,
I don't know much about the family other than the fact that,
you know the wife, don't you?
well, yes, of course, they've been somewhat friends.
Who has she hired? Has she hired anyone lately, or she suggested to her husband to hire?
Well, I don't know her daily routines. If you're asking, I only know that they've been married. They recently had a fight, but married couples squabble all the time.
Yeah, but who lately has been hired by Dorton?
Hello.
Hey, you're back. Welcome back. We're gonna
Hey, John.
cut. We're gonna cut to you in just a second after Driz gets done doing his little thing here. He's like, well, Dorn talks to lots of people. We usually get together twice a week discussing our dealings with individuals, different routes and business opportunities, and how it can help grow the business, and what he handles and what I handle. We have it mostly split down the center between the west and east from the province here, and it seems to go very well. We have a good working, well, we had a good working relationship, I should say.
Any new deals that's been going on
Well,
that could potentially end him or make him more richer?
Well, I presume that would have been what was being announced this evening. I'm sure he was prepared to make some type of an announcement regarding his attempt to seek a position within the High Council, which would have been great for our business. Of course, that would have probably put more work on me, as his duties would have been shared with the High Council, but it would have opened up more opportunities for our business as well.
Yeah, you would gain more profits on that, and you're shaving stuff off of there. I understand. I'm trying to figure out who would get the most benefit from him dying?
Oh, that would be
And
his wife. His wife would be the most to benefit from his dying, because she would obviously take over his half of the business. Which, why wouldn't she do that? Especially if they just got into a fight recently.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Who is most likely hired here lately?
Lately hired as a new. I think the staff's been here a long time. Can't say the guards. And I don't know their ins and outs and how they come about. Um, but it's obvious. It's obvious that she must have killed him, because she would have had the most to benefit from this.
Now listen, it's obvious, but we have to see. She wouldn't do it herself, so we have to see
That's true.
who would
She
do it
might
in her
have
place.
hired somebody. That's a good point.
That's why I'm trying to figure out who she would have to do it, the job. You see what I'm saying?
I
He was-
see what you're saying.
He-
That's a good point. I'll have to think about this. I'm not sure.
See,
I
you
didn't
gotta
think of
think,
it.
too,
This is all new
this
to me. You don't understand. I'm not this kind of person. I don't understand murders.
My grandma was like, calm down, calm down. Listen, calm down, calm down. Listen, listen
Okay.
carefully, okay? If you act panicked, they're gonna think you're guilty. All right? We don't want that now, do we?
No, we don't want that. No.
Exactly. So, this person is experienced with knives that can do something, because his throat was slit. He was not poisoned, as far as I can tell.
He starts looking at your daggers. Yes.
Besides,
They would be good with
besides
daggers.
me, he was dead before I got here. And besides, I changed my clothing to detective clothing, so he would not be able to see my daggers. By the way,
Yes, a slippery little cat that can get in and out of tight places unnoticed, like a rogue. I know your kind. James, while they're contemplating their discussions over there, what would you like to do?
you fucking
so
racist little fucking shit.
while they were doing all that, and I, you know, at one point I get to like almost the top of the stairs, and I hear, you know, their little commotion. And I hope we don't go to jail tonight. And so I go up the stairs.
Yep.
We're going
As
to
you
jail tonight.
as you make it to the top of the stairs,
I
think
start
we need to
contemplating
do
how long I can stay in my bottle and how close it's getting to dawn.
Oh yeah, what time is it when it comes to in this game?
the storm the storm is raging in its full fury outside, but it is getting close to dinner time, so we're getting close to that, like, say 6 p.m. time frame. As you reach the top of the stairs, there's a door to the right and a door to the left. I'm going to say, with your passive perception, you can sense that going out to the left, you can hear raindrops hitting a patio. But there's silence to the left. Do you see yourself, James, where you are?
No, I don't.
You kind of transported yourself over here.
Oh, I don't
Let's
see.
go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay, I see.
You're over here now.
Yeah. All right. I mean, he's not around for any of that conversation he had with. So in my head, definitely, and I don't know anybody else. Still think he's a possible guilty. I want to look at the balcony. I hear there's a balcony like thing.
Yeah, you creak open the door, and you see it's a nice balcony that overlooks the garden down below, but it's currently wet and soaked from all the rain coming down.
So the balcony would be where underneath me, like the floor underneath.
So underneath you
Would it be over the kitchen then?
The balcony is under
Like
the
out.
under the kitchen where the storage would have been, where the gardener went back
Okay.
into the back to get wine and such.
Okay. Um,
I can't see my
I
face
want to
no more.
investigate the towel, and I want to tell if it's really this red dirt fertilizer he was saying, or yeah. What?
Give me an investigation check.
Come on, +0. 16.
Yeah, 16. You put it. You actually, after looking at it enough times, you put it up to your nose and take a good sniff of it, and you go, "Oh yeah, that's fertilizer. That's fertilizer."
Okay. And I just throw the towel.
Whoops.
Uh,
You throw the towel out there onto the balcony.
no, I just leave it down on the ground.
Oh, okay.
It can be picked up later. I to me that's enough in my head to make it where I kind of rule him out. So then I knock on the door to my left.
Yeah, you creep open the door on the left side. You see what looks like.
No, I said I knock.
Oh, you knock.
Yeah, I thought it was the the bedroom. The lady.
Oh, I didn't see the. It's over here. I was like, wait, where's the map? Oh, he's over here.
Yeah. So you knock. There's no response.
I open it cautiously, just naturally. Just I don't know if I'm walking to something.
Yeah, you peek in and you see there's a bit of a sitting room here, a couple of doors, and a hallway where you see somebody standing there, kind of in with their hand, like they're kind of cross armed, with that one hand is up on their forehead, and they're in deep thought. They're like, oh, obviously it's the servant that's sitting there. She's like, she's collecting her thoughts, so to speak.
I don't say anything, but I do walk up just in a casual manner. But I'm not gonna say anything to her, and I'm just gonna come here to to say my condolences to the lady of the house.
You before you
I'm-
before you actually even get to her, she stops what she's doing. She turns around to see you. She notices you coming, even if you're trying to be quiet about it.
Not necessarily being quiet, just casual.
Yep.
But if she was lost in thought, I wanted to get up.
She was a bit lost in thought, and she's like, "Oh, I'm glad you're here. I'm having trouble convincing myself to step forward through this room and tell the lady of the house that her husband is no longer with us." At this point, you can see there was a bit of a sitting room that you just left, and there's another room ahead. It's kind of like just like I don't know, a room in between other rooms. There's a door to the left right in front of her, and another door on the other side.
I put a actual gentle hand on her shoulder, and in a warm voice, like, "How are you?" Like, you're obviously a idol. Like, you had to be.
Oops.
Just ask how you.
How you doing? Do we have Gonstolf back now? What's up with this? We here? How you
Yeah,
doing?
yeah, I've been here for a bit.
Really?
Oh shit! You stuck right in, huh?
Snuck right in,
Yes,
little son of a gun.
Okay.
He woke up from his nap.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot going on, but okay. So you ask her how she's doing as you approach her, putting a hand on her shoulder,
Yep.
and her response is, I like it here, but I
I need adult.
fear what might come of this now that the Lord is no longer with us."
I try to say in the most sincere tone that I can, and that also out of general curiosity. Just what are you fearing? I mean, sure the household you've been such a vital member. I'm sure that once things happen and they talk to you, you'll at least.
I don't know what's going to come of the house and the servants and all of us now that he's gone. I'm very fearful of what the future might hold for us all.
Did Lord Jonas, was he a kind and Lord and giving Lord? I take it then.
Well, it wasn't Lord Jonas. It was Lord Doris.
Sorry, yeah. Sorry.
No, I know.
Lord.
It's
I
hard.
Just need to say it that way.
It's hard to switch back. Yeah, the lordship was he was very stern, but he was fair. But he kept mostly to his business, and I was able to maintain what I like to think is a happy home, a place for him to do his business, and he respected me as much as I respected him.
It sounds like it will be a hard blow. I look at the door for a moment, and I look back at it, and I'm like, if you're having a hard time, it's fairly common that their message gives hard news, especially when you're close to. I'll give the lady the hard news.
I think it would be best if if you accompany me. I think that would be best. It will. I think it would be best, and she leaves it at that. Now, even though we're James, we're gonna stop at that point. Just anybody want to fill Gonstoff in on what's going on here, since he's kind of stepping in.
No. Here's what
He just woke up from his nap.
He's just too high to understand what's going on. It's like, oh, what the fuck?
Exactly. I was so high that I really don't know what's going on, and now that I sober up, I'm just gonna have to put everything together.
Okay, yeah, because at this point your character's been sitting on the couch drinking. You were served tea. You got your own.
By the way,
you got your own.
This down here in the end table, you took that as a fucking to break up your smoke and all that, and you've been sitting there smoking the whole time. By the way.
Yeah, you've been smoking your pipe, and you've even been served some tea that you've added your own leaves to help you out. You've kicked your legs up on the coffee table, and you've just been sitting there drinking your tea, smoking your pipe, and observing the fireplace on the other side, just taking in what's happening. All that you know at this point, since this all happened, is they say that you've heard in this other room there's been a death. A murder has taken place, but outside of that, you haven't left your spot on the couch.
I will also add that the reason why we got here, which you would most likely know, is that Lord Jonas got a message from an old friend, and it was saying that what was in the letter that's in the lordship.
Yeah, the lore section.
So basically,
the lore section.
So there's he essentially he thinks there's some conspiracy against him. We get here, we're waiting dinner, waiting for the Lord to come out. Captain got tired of waiting for the Lord. He goes in there, blows a horn, locks everything down. Murder dinner.
Yep.
All right. Well, with that, we'll move on to Driz. You were having a conversation with Varric.
All right. You want proof? Hold up your foot.
He's like, by foot?
Yeah, I pull up the string with the measurement of the muddy footprint. I'm like, yeah, I need to see if you have the same size. If not, then
he's
got
a very, very narrow foot, but it's also like a size 7.
All right, so you're fine then.
Okay, what does a piece of string have to do with my foot making me? You know what? It's fine.
Barrett,
It's fine.
before you
Thank you.
say anything, Barrett, before you say anything, listen. There's a muddy footprint on the windowsill, and I measured it and everything.
Oh, just to clarify, it wasn't muddy. It was just a dust footprint, like the dust.
Dust footprint, okay? It's a dust footprint.
Okay.
I'm trying to measure it, but you do have an error footprint, so you're still suspect, by the way. So, excuse me while I go investigating further. But you're still suspect because of the shit here. So, yeah, good luck with that. And I just go leave him.
To which Varric is just like, sure, whatever clears my name. He turns around and goes, hey. He sits down next to Ganj. You care to share any of that?
He's just innocent, by the way, so don't believe him. Everybody.
Yes, I pull a joint from out of my beard, and
That'll-
I hand it over to him.
He immediately just snatches it out of your hand and lights him at the match and starts smoking it like hot boxing it.
Now this old Toby is very, very potent. You might need to make a con save if in order that he can handle it. You know,
Okay.
if he's on a square.
You there. I need to measure your foot. Hold your foot up.
In fact, he's actually just standing up from cleaning the glass and the wine and all that, and he's like, "What? Who let
Hold your foot up.
who let this cat in the house?"
Hold your foot up, or you will be convicted of murder. So, I am the detective here. And by the way, Gandalf, I have the glamorous studded leather armor I have. I changed it into like a Sherlock Holmes uniform, by the way. So, I am the detective here.
Detective Kitty Cat.
You're not-
Detective
you're
Meow
not-
Meow Fuzzy Face.
Exactly.
this-
So, Gardner, hold up your foot so I can measure your foot.
He
I am
looks
going around measuring people's feet.
he looks a
Their
little
shoes and all that.
he looks a little baffled and confused, but he just, you know what? He grabs both edges of the door with one each hand and then just for balance and then shoves his foot right into your face and holds it like within millimeters of your face. He goes, "There. You want my foot size? It's right there."
All right. And I measure
Is
with
it
the
covered in the
string.
fertilizer?
Yes.
Yeah, it's covered in. It's covered
fact-
in redness.
in
but
fact-
it's not.
In fact, where he lifted his foot off the ground, there's a little imprint. There's like a dusting of the fertilizer still on the ground.
Okay.
Does it look like the imprint of what the shoe looked like?
You hold your string up to it from
Yeah, whole string. I
From-
didn't know if there's patterns on the bottom of it. That's why I was
there didn't
saying
seem
about it.
there did not seem to be any patterns.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This is before Nike.
Yep. And
Okay.
but from
Your string for the lengthwise and the width.
it's a size 12 shoe.
Is it thin?
It's a wide shoe.
Okay. I was like, you are clear. So, what were you doing earlier 2 hours ago?
I was here with the chef. We were preparing meals. He asked me to grab some fresh vegetables from the garden. And I've been helping out in the kitchen as best I can ever since.
Where's the garden at? Is it on the east or west side?
It's in the northwest. Actually, it's on the west side. It's all around. We have some parts of it in the north. There's parts of it in the west side. Some of it's in the.
Are you on the west or east side?
Oh, for
Which gang are you affiliated with?
tonight's activity. Today I grabbed from the garden in the north.
The north. Did you hear anything peculiar while you were out there?
I heard the storm coming in.
Well, I know that. I'm talking about, well, your master has been slain, so I'm trying to figure out if you heard anything unusual.
You know, that's what and he kind of turns around and points at Graylin. He goes, "That's what that person over there said."
Exactly. Graylin, are you keeping an eye on them?
Take a bunch of bread. Mm-hmm.
Look, I'm going to tell you right now. If we don't find the killer, we're all going to be arrested and we're going to be executed. So it's best you cooperate as much as possible. And that goes for you too over there, as much as good as your cooking is. You should lucky it's not poisoning.
He's just kind of okay. He picks up the towel, bringing all the glass over to the
Hey, I'm not
wastebasket.
telling you yet. Get back over here.
He just ignores you and dumps all the glass and whatnot, squeezing out some of the wine into the trash.
I want to smack him back ahead.
And then he makes his way past
Never mind.
pra-
Do
past
your thing.
Graylin and throws the towel in the bin behind him because that's where all the linens go to be washed.
Yes, Graylin, please control these people. That kind
Uh,
of investigation is Watson. Please do something.
Graylin?
I turn to Driz and I say, "Did you check the that rag he was using for any blood or dust from the nightstand in the room?" I'm saying that to
No.
Driz.
Wait, Gardner had the rag and all that?
Yeah, he was using it to clean up the wine off the floor. He whipped it out, didn't he?
Yeah,
The rag.
the rag, and he threw it in here. He goes, threw it in this big bucket over here. He goes, this is where all the linen goes for the night. It gets washed tonight and dried tomorrow.
I started going through the bag of linens. And going
Grab
for
the
anything
linen.
with blood stuff on it.
He just kind of looks at you weird as he goes over and rinses his hands off with some water real quick, and then comes back over. He's like, "Can I help you out at all, chef?" And the chef's busy putting a new fresh loaf of blood in.
Hold on.
Yeah, everything should be halted.
What is that piece of magic? You just summoned water.
He goes, "Oh, you like that? This is it's a pretty cool. It's a kind of an invention of mine. So there's a barrel that I fill with water above it, and then down here, all we do is like pull the little plug out, and water comes down, and you could wash your hands, and you plug it back. It kind of stops it, but you have to fill the barrel above the overhead every day. It really helps, and then the water just drains outside."
That's genius.
I know.
I go back to digging through the linens.
I've been using something similar to this in my gardens to help water the plants although I use a wheelbarrow for that. I kind of walk up and down the rows and let the wheelbarrow go out, but that gave me the idea to put it above the sink. All right. Gonstoff, you're smoking some stuff and drinking some tea over there. Varric is now starting to look cross-eyed.
We can't figure this shit out from the emojis. We're not that smart.
So I kind of just look at him. I assume he's getting a little high.
Oh, yeah.
I say to myself, my work here is done. And I am going to head to the kitchen.
Okay.
Because a good mystery can't be solved without a good snack.
The chef's just finishing putting some more bread into the oven to bake, and he turns around and goes, "Who the heck are you now? Get out of my kitchen. This is not a resting place or a gathering place, a meeting place. Get out of my kitchen."
Someone's already died already. We need a taste tester.
I am just here to offer a few ingredients.
He goes back to stirring the broth that's very, very delicate. And he goes, "What kind of herbs do you have?"
Here, add some of these, and first you maybe want to put it together with maybe some type of butter.
He says, "Oh, you want to show me how it's done? Over there on the shelf is some butter. And he kind of points to some jar. You can pull out slabs of butter and kind of mix your own.
I'm gonna make some can of butter.
All
I'm
right,
gonna I'm gonna help I'm gonna help this guy like really like get to cooking. He's gonna be impressed. They
all
all
right,
will.
all right. We'll go back to James while some special spicy butters being made.
James, do something. We're running out of
Yeah,
time,
so
man.
me and the lady was about to go in the room together, right?
Yep. So she
That-
knocked.
was that the last time?
She knocks on the door, and you hear the lady on the other side say, "Come on in." And she steps through the door. And where'd you go? Oh, you're at this.
Yeah, I can't hear.
You step into the bed. Are you going with her or not?
I can't see right through here.
Oh, go with her.
You can't see through here. Maybe refresh.
With everything else you just did.
You should see that her bedroom is completely open right there.
Oh yeah, I needed
So you
technical.
technical difficulties. She steps in and says, "Madame, my lady, I have some regrettable news to pass on." To which she just turns around and says, "Is dinner ready already? It just seems so early. I was just getting prepared." And
Right, the muffin.
the servant steps forward. She goes, "There's no other way to say it. The Lord is deceased. He's been murdered in his study this day." A blank stare goes over the lady's face.
His life is gone, but his death remains.
She seems to be staring through the servant, past James, just a completely mind in another world. Motionless. You couldn't tell if she was breathing. She was so motionless. And then finally, who's adding McMasters here? To what she finally just sighs and says, "Oh, he's dead."
Frankly.
And how did he die?
I speak up and in a soft tone. Captain has just found him murdered in study.
Murdered? What? Wait, hold on a second. She's saying murdered. You did say murdered. Why? I was thinking he died of a heart attack. You say murdered? Why would somebody murder him?
That is what me and my friends are trying to figure out, as well with the captain. I don't know if your husband has ever mentioned his name. And he reached out to an old friend named Lord Jonas. Seems we did not get here in time.
She takes a deep breath, letting it out in a big sigh. She's like, "Oh, this will not go well for me, I'm afraid." She collects her thoughts for a moment. She looks back at the servant. She goes, "I will be needing the carriage tomorrow morning. I will be setting off for my family's estate. I will need to pack this evening. You, sir, take me to my husband. I have to see this in person.
Take me to your leader.
Of course, my lady. Oh, before she goes before we go, is that just a desk? Is that what is that?
It's her makeup desk.
Oh, okay. So she was just getting ready. But good night.
Correct.
Yeah, and I offer my hand. Sure.
All right.
Like right this way, my lady.
And you guys
Yep.
head downstairs. I will say, if I can zoom out far enough so I can get over there, let you guys start coming down the stairs, and we'll move over to Driz. What do you want to do?
Wonderful.
He sits there with his makeshift microscope, magnifying glass.
Smoking on
Oh,
his
I may
bubble
find
pipe.
I got bubble pipe.
Elementary, my dear friend.
You want to,
Look.
yeah.
I guess so. This go like, excuse me. Yes, I have to take a Driz. I need to ask a few questions.
She just pushes past you. Yes, what would you
No,
like to know?
no. I grappled to push her back. No, she's not getting past me.
Don't touch me, you peasant.
And don't not ignore me either, because this is an investigation and I ask some questions. You will not push past me, so you'll answer questions. I have the uniform. I have the right.
Ask your questions, and whether she answers
Now then.
is up to her.
Now then, I will ask you the question: why would anyone want to hurt your husband?
Oh, I would say there was many people that wanted to hurt my husband, but never by means of murder.
Who would benefit more from his murder?
Well, I would think Varric would benefit the most from his murder.
Well, not necessarily, because seriously, you say Varric, but who benefits more from his death?
As I said, Varric would benefit the most from his death.
No, it's not Varric. Someone closer.
Varric's the only one that's close to him other than myself.
Is Varric married to your husband?
No, they're partners. They're business partners.
So the marriage partner would gain more from this death.
I would gain more? Is that what you're hinting at?
You're smarter than I thought you would be.
That would be partially true if we hadn't gotten into that most recent argument in which he wrote me out of his will.
Do you have proof of this will?
I would hope you couldn't have proof of this will so that I could retain my station here within this place. But
Exactly.
unfortunately, the will is within his study. I'm sure you'll be able to find that all of his possessions.
We don't have the will, so we don't have proof of it. So, in the end, if we don't have proof of the will, then that means you're the best benefactor of this case. So,
Well, that would be fantastic because then that would mean half of his business belongs to me. Which
exactly, and you'll be the most likely suspect of this murder.
Oh, but I was in my room all day
That doesn't mean
preparing.
you can't hire someone to do it. So, tell me.
If I was to hire anyone, I would probably hire you to do it. And she just continues to walk down the stairs.
No. I keep her from moving past me. No, she does not have the right to move past me, State. I'm keeping her from moving past me.
You're going to prevent me from seeing my husband, my supposed late husband? I haven't seen him yet.
I don't want. Yeah, I don't think you have a right to see your murder victim.
I have a right to see my husband. Graylin, what would you like to do?
Yeah, you.
I'm going through the linens, looking for evidence.
All right. Give me an investigation check as you're throwing linens and towels and papers and whatever's out of the not papers. But
I don't find shit.
nope. You don't find nothing. You can keep digging. the gardener's kind of leaning against the counter with his arms crossed, kind of looking at you funny, like, what the heck is wrong with this person? The chef doesn't have time. He's busy back and forth, cutting and chopping and making sure the food is coming out just right. Gonsdorf, where the heck are you? Oh, yeah, you're making butter.
I'm making can of butter. Now, while I'm making the can of butter, are there any rats in this kitchen?
Give me a perception check.
All right, I got a 14. May I add guidance to that?
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
So
So
that's
18. Yeah, all right. I'm going to say that
Solve this, I bet.
with an 18, you notice that it's a clean kitchen. Even in the very far corners is clean. There's no rats, cockroaches, or insects of any kind to be found in this place.
No animals at all.
No, sir. Other than the dead kind that are being served, like lobsters, veal chops, ribs, pork ribs.
You know what's really fucking funny? This whole mystery would be completely unraveled if we had to speak with dead.
I thought that so long ago.
That would not work well with a murder mystery if you could speak with dead. He did it. Ah, shit. Well, that was a quick session.
I was thinking that.
All right.
Well,
Oh, you want to do something else?
well, as I'm making the can of butter, I'm asking the chef. So who hates Lord Dorn the most, you would say?
I would think his competitors. He goes to whisking some more of that broth, and he turns around and he starts cutting up some carrots.
I ask him, like, which of his opponents or enemies?
Well, I would think any number. Well, they all dislike him, but I don't think any of them would come to resort to, as you say, murder. I don't have time to confirm this supposed death that you speak of. I have a dinner to prepare. If not for him, at least for everybody else in the house, I guess. I'm very dedicated to my services.
Okay, if you guys can find an animal for me, let me know.
An animal? He kind of pauses. Like
What?
there's I have a fish on the counter over there. There's some lobster in the bin over there. What
The
do you...
lobster. Maybe the lobster has seen something.
The lobster is the guilty one.
I'll have to speak with the animal to it later.
Okay, James. I'm gonna say you guys.
James, please do something, James.
You've been.
So I let Drift do his line of questioning, but when he starts to get a little bit too handsy, I do be like, Drift, let's read her react. Just let her go. I don't say too loud.
James, read her rights.
We don't know this without a doubt. You don't have no physical proof yet.
Well, she's she has the
It-
best benefit of getting everything from this. And she said
I
there's a
think
will,
we're.
but there's no will showing that she's cut out of it.
Well, have you learned? A good investigator would look up based on the information she gave you.
She could be lying for everything for all I know. That's why
Well,
she don't need to be in the crime scene because she can alter it any way she wants.
she has a right to see her husband, and she will put you in jail. Right now, the captain's
Well,
on her side more than anything.
we're all going to jail in the morning anyway, so I don't see the difference between going to jail now than later.
So hopefully, while I've been talking to him and had him turned around and look at me, she has walked up.
She has.
What the are you kidding me? James, you fucking asshole.
And I continue to fall, and I give him a wink. Yeah.
As
No,
I think, yeah.
she only takes a couple steps into the room when she stops abruptly, looking, just turning her head very slowly, and seeing Varric in the couch, who's like, his head's bobbing a little bit back and forth, and he's just kind of like got a weird look on his face, a half smile, and he kind of looks at her and does that little Deadpool finger wave, like, hey. And then she snubs her nose up high, like, oh, and turns forward and just brushes off, walking briskly towards the. She goes, I haven't seen my husband yet. Is he in here? Oh my God. He's.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
He is.
I'm
dead.
sorry, my lady. And
So, well, I've been preparing myself for this moment, but didn't expect it to be today. She reaches over, grabs the a scroll off the shelf on the back corner, comes back.
hold on. Before she gets through the doorway, I do step in front of it.
She hands you the scroll.
Oh, I
There,
was not expecting.
he goes.
Uh,
There, here in the scroll is his last will and testimony. And then she continues.
wait, I say, lady, before you go, is your life in danger?
She goes, I don't think so. If I leave tomorrow, this will all be behind me.
Do you need an escort?
She kind of turns and looks. I could use an escort. I don't have money right now. It was all my husband's. But when we make it back to my family's estate, I could certainly pay you for your services.
You have to tell me then, for me to fully protect you, why are you leaving so quickly? Plain truth.
What?
You are acting like you are in danger.
Did you even read the will?
The will tells you everything you need to know. He's taken me out of the will and given it all to Varric.
And you just don't want to be around for the shame and humiliation?
I tried to save him by pointing out some false information within his ledgers, as I sometimes tried to help him with his books, and discovered certain areas of mismanaged inventory, to which I even threatened to take to the High Council, which would ensure he would be definitely excused from even being able to achieve such a high honor if he didn't do something about what I could only presume is either his own doing or that of Varric's.
And so, do you know who he had a meeting with this morning then, first thing?
Varric.
This morning? No. Tonight?
Yes.
No, we had a major fight last night. I don't know who he is meeting with this morning, but I don't believe it was with Varric. He doesn't really show up until the afternoon.
Has there been any new business? Who's the newest?
That would probably be in his ledger, but I don't know who he's been dealing with lately. And then she just turns off.
Oh, Lady B. Yeah, I let her go.
If there's anything else, I'll be upstairs packing, and she starts walking back. Driz.
And I was gonna say, as she runs away, I do walk away. I yell, "Driz, we have evidence to prove she's not it. We have the will." And I unfold it.
I want to see the will.
I hand it to him.
What does the will say, and how is it written?
Yeah, it looks like it's got fairly fresh, recently inked will, and that it proclaims all assets and belongings are hereby given to Varric upon his death. Blue.
Is blue.
I would assume it has his. I would assume it has his.
Is it the same
seal and everything?
handwriting though?
Yep. What is that, Driz? His what writing?
Is it the same handwriting, or is it different from his ledgers?
It's the same as his ledgers.
I think Varric has more explaining to do.
So it's different handwriting than the black ink writing that's in the ledgers.
The black ink.
So it's the black ink that Varric was writing into.
Yeah, it's not the same handwriting.
It's the same handwriting as the. So it's blue ink, same as the ledger. Handwriting.
Sunday and Varric would be the person who would benefit more then. So
At this point, yeah, he gets everything. All the business. The estate, we don't know who gets that. Well, does it say who gets the estate?
Yes, everything falls to Varric.
Oh, so are they lovers?
Does she not notice
Varric does come off as a bottom.
as a blunt, by the way, because Varric is smoking right now.
Wait a minute. Is this just a fuck? They were arguing, so does that mean a torrent possibly killed him just because he had a gay lover?
Lover.
While you contemplate that, Graylin, are you doing
Come here,
anything?
lover boy.
Are you doing anything over there with your?
No.
Are there any? Are there any more linens in there, or have I gone through them all?
Yeah, you've reached the bottom, and doesn't seem to be any clues in there.
Oh, shit! I start picking them up and putting them back in. Sorry for the mess.
He's like, no, that's fine. It was kind of entertaining watch those things flying over your shoulder. That's what the gardener says. The chef is still busy cooking. He's like, this meal is about almost ready to actually start finalizing. I can almost start completing it. And you could smell that, Graylin, you could smell just generally the air in here is starting to get really sweet smelling. Just everything's coming to, it's just a wonderful smell in the kitchen right now. And it's not coming from from Ganj.
Okay.
All right, Ganj, you still on the butter making mixture?
He did not help in his investigation at all. He's just more about making ganja butter.
What? Guys. Guys.
There is some bread on the table there that it was mostly fresh. It's still warm actually. That
When you said lobster, are the lobsters dead? Or
Yeah,
are they
yeah.
alive?
they're dead.
Hmm.
He's like,
Well,
So
they were mostly alive earlier, but they have since expired. They're getting ready to be put in a pot.
I'm gonna put this here right now. Do I notice that when I come out here, the servant is like blocking the stairway?
No, the servant kind of just came down to the bottom of the stairs and kind of watched the lady walk to see her husband and seeing the lady come back now.
Is she looking over there at the lady and not at me?
Uh, yes, but she also kind of tilts her head as you came through the door because she kind of knows somebody's behind her, but she didn't actually turn to see who it was.
I do can't off our secret hand signals. I'm like, hopefully he understands.
I ask her, how long has she been in the service of the Dorn family?
She turns and says, um, although it wasn't extremely long, the time spent here has been very peaceful.
And everything has been all right within the family?
Well, things have been fine in the past. Recently, the husband and the lord and lady have gotten into a bit of a fight. But don't take that as a confession that she would do such a thing. She doesn't have that kind of capabilities. I could tell.
Of course
I mean,
not.
you could tell by her stature. She's not. She's certainly not a killer.
I go up to her and I say, listen, just always make sure to keep an eye on her, especially around that cat. And I point at Driz. Oh, that one always causes us trouble.
She just nods. I could tell. I'll keep an eye on him.
That's quite hard for me to
Thank
sneak
you.
around. Thanks.
I gotta stick around myself as well. I'm trying to do something, but she's just gonna stay here, right?
The servant?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's waiting for the lady. The lady's approaching, so she's gonna stay right there.
Okay.
All right, James, we're gonna move off to you then.
James, we can't let her leave.
She will know when she leaves and the house is unlocked. We have to concern with the matter at the moment, and I still don't think Varric is necessarily the. I think he might be behind. I do think he knows more than
Yeah. Yeah, he had shady business, but why would he murder him if it would just shine more light on him? It makes no sense.
Yeah, and just to be in the house when the murder happened, he fired. And I think this was more of a crime of in the moment and maybe some planning. He died in an argument. Nobody's seen him since then. Whoever we need
Exactly.
last
Only person who would.
and I look over and is Varric still all fucked up? I take it.
Is who?
Varric still all fucked up looking.
Oh, his eyes are rolling back in the back of his head at the moment. His head is back. He is like a puddle in the chair in the couch right now.
Is there any alcohol and in glasses? Like I can grab a glass for me and a glass. Me. I know we never got the white wine. That has went down.
No, I think if anything, there might have been drinks that you left on the table from before, but that'd be about it.
Yeah, I grab. Wait, it was the mead. I grabbed the mead and my whiskey, and I
Is
go over to
Barracuda
Varric,
alive?
and I sit down and I hand Varric the mead, and I say, "Cheers, my friend."
And you could see his arms. He kind of like half grabs a hold of the mead, and he kind of like he tries to lift it, but he's just like, and he's like falling asleep. He's passing out because this is some good stuff he had.
It was too good. It was too good.
He is like his whole body is numb.
Maybe different tactic here. And I take a drink from mine, but right before I take a drink, yeah, it sucks that we found that you are the one that killed him. And I take a big drink.
He's like yeah.
He didn't snap out. Yeah, so you how do I put this? Can you tell me something that you really enjoyed about the Lord in his life when your guys' dealings, just your time spent with him? What did you enjoy? Trying to snap him out of it. If not, I'm gonna be like, "Press water and slash him."
Okay.
No,
Yeah, no, he's
wait,
not.
This is worked. Wait. This has worked 2 other times.
You smack him.
Yeah,
Wake up!
it's worked 2 other times.
This time it kind of like snaps him up to his eyes, kind of like at least spin around a couple times, but then they kind of focus a little bit. They kind of come together and look at you, and they, uh-huh.
Fuck it. I search his pocket.
He just like, so relaxing in here. You find 2 pouches, one of silver and one of gold.
Kick him.
It's at this point that the captain comes through the front door. He says, "There's no sense in us not partaking in the meal this evening. Make sure that the chef serves our guests their final meal." As he comes into the room, he sees you searching through the pockets. You there?
He's finding evidence. He is part of my team. Leave him alone.
He seems really incoherent. I was trying to see if he had anything like a sickness tag or anything like that. Some people they just have those those shakes on the ground, and they have things that don't send me to the ward. It costs.
The lady of the house stops her movement towards the door and says, "Captain, why are you dressed in your fine uniform this evening? Is there a special occasion taking place?" To which he kind of stops his approach towards James and says, "Oh, my lady. Well,
Gold in my pocket.
I needed to change into something else, and I felt for this evening's dinner this would be appropriate."
Oh, I know,
Driz,
Captain's Bloodhead.
Driz, would you like to take your actions now?
Yeah, so. Yeah, sure. Was he even invited here before, though?
Invited here? I am the captain of these grounds. I reside here.
Yeah, but you're saying you're all formal then, and there was no formal dinner, I thought.
I was under the impression there would be a formal dinner this evening, and I thought I should dress accordingly.
Wait a minute. How did you know there's a formal dinner? Who told you there's a formal dinner?
The chef said he was making a formal dinner tonight, so there must have been something worthy of being dressed up.
Can I see your foot ties, please? And I pull out the string.
He just kind of pushes you away. Get away from me. I don't.
No,
You
no, no,
report to
no.
me.
Look, we're all guilty until proven innocent. So there's a
He said it
footprint, and I
himself.
measured it. So why don't I measure your footprint on the bottom of your feet, and we can figure this out, okay? So
He
come
just
on,
he
come
steps
on.
back and just goes, "Listen, you little fucking furball. I'll take your fucking head off here."
Look, if you're acting this way, then I have to assume that you're the one that killed Lord Doran.
You were present when I opened the door.
Yeah,
He
and
Pick up.
he was killed hours before we even arrived here, and you were here the whole time. So where were you a couple hours before we arrived?
I was obviously getting dressed for this evening's affair. I was putting on my fine uniform.
Do you have anyone? Do you have anyone to prove that you were getting dressed at this time? Was someone watching you?
Why would somebody watch me getting dressed?
So why don't we measure your foot size to see if you that it does measure the foot size over there? Unless you have something to hide.
What? Why would you need to know my foot size?
Because I measured the foot size of the muddy print that come through the window and all that. So it's the best evidence we got. So it's best we do that. So
The lady of the house simply says, "Look, he wants to measure a foot." So she puts up her foot for Driz to measure.
I
How-
want the captain to. So oh yeah, I'll measure your foot too if you want.
And you measure a size 12 narrow off of her foot.
Wait a minute. That's the size of the fucking.
And
Wait, she has a shoe size of 12? What the fuck is this lady?
Yeah,
They-
so it's narrow. Wait a minute.
And then the captain goes, "All right." He puts up his foot,
I'm measuring your foot too.
and it's a size 12 narrow.
Oh my god, they're all mimics.
The fucker must have 12 size narrow. So one of you
Eric-
is committing crime.
Mimics! Mimics!
All right.
Are
Graylin,
you double ganging?
while he's sitting there measuring shoes, what would you like to do as you hear some scuttlebutt happening outside the kitchen?
Braylon! We got some doppelgangers here.
You on mute or step away?
Oh, it's my turn. Okay. Well, he
Yeah,
yelled.
Braylon, please go.
All right. I guess I'll run out there.
Braylon, these two
Tell
have
them whether
fucking
it's
same foot size that we done for the windows. I need you to examine their feet even more. Use your medicine check.
What do you want to do, Graylin?
Watson, do your job.
I'm debating whether I want to try and tackle the captain. No, I'm not going to be that Leroy Jenkins.
Okay.
Don't be Roy Jenkins.
I just yell, "What's going on, doppelgangers?" I pull out
They
my.
both have the same foot. They both have the
Plug
same
and
foot
gun.
size, and that's the same size that I measured on the window seal. That where Lord Doran was murdered. So one of these two is involved, or they both are.
The lady kind of looks shocked at you, like you would accuse her of killing her husband, and the captain is like is equally shocked, but more angry shocked at you for suggesting that he would kill the Lord.
Lady Doran, would Captain Ryan be mad at Lord Doran for anything? Pissed off for anything he's done?
Well, it's Graylin's turn. What do you want to do now that you entered the room?
Well, I don't think the captain is. I think he's the straight man here.
You don't know that.
I think the captain. I think the blood is on his.
So what's going on with the dinner, Captain? Is it still happening?
Your concern is more about the dinner than anything.
He just kind of takes his focus off Driz. He's just like, kind of almost appreciates the distraction of the question, and just, I don't see why we couldn't enjoy a final meal before the authorities arrive later to take you all off to prison in the morning.
I mean, with the dignitaries and whatnot. Because, I mean, could one of them have had a grudge?
Everyone that was supposed to be for dinner tonight is here, except actually he looks at you. You're new to this whole equation.
Question for DM. How long ago did we arrive here?
At this point, I would say you guys arrived a few hours. It's definitely getting on. It's coming up on 6 p.m. You got here, say, 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And
he was dead since the morning.
Yes.
All right. I point that out. His biscuits and his tea were untouched. They were quite tasty, by the way. And
he kind of looks at you weird. Okay.
And we arrived. We arrived well past after he was passed.
Ah.
So I think you can eliminate us.
Yeah.
Be that as it may, I'll let the authorities in town decide that. But what you're saying...
You the authority here?
I'm the captain of these grounds, but murder is handled by the town captain and the marshal. The town sheriff and marshal will handle the outcome of this murder. As far as I could tell, based on the information you provided, I believe that would fall to our other guests or personnel within this facility. So
I am very surprised that a captain of the guard for a lord who was murdered under his watch would relinquish his role in acting as the police for that instance. I'd be pretty shamed to have my lord murdered under my watch personally.
Yeah, why would he not try to investigate himself?
This is best handled by the town sheriff, and
so you're not capable of doing investigations. So why are you the captain then?
I'm good at fighting, not investigating.
It's a pretty piss poor reason to be a captain of the guard.
I know how to secure the outdoor. I don't answer to you. Step aside.
Slave.
So if you're the Lady Dorn, like, no, you answer to her.
Not according.
Yeah, he doesn't know about.
Not
he's not supposed to know about the will, so.
Not according to the will. He says she's no longer in charge.
Wait, how do you know his will?
Ganj, are you gonna still sit there in the hallway smoking out a ganj? What are you doing?
Shut up, Ganj.
He didn't know nothing about the will.
He's got his truth smoke.
So they're still arguing about shoe sizes, right?
Yes.
I don't.
He's like, who has the bloody shoe? Well, we don't know, Ink. We're trying to figure that shit out.
That's what I'm saying. That we need to check the captain's armor, like his old armor that he changed out of.
So is everybody's attention over here?
At the moment, yes.
No one's looking at me.
No, even the captain's trying to leave the room, but his eyes are on Driz and Graylin.
I'm gonna shapeshift into a fly, or I'm gonna wild shape into a fly.
Okay. I
You've been
wonder
pissing
if
off
I.
the captain, accusing him, and he's fumbling a bit.
Yeah, he is. Because he's
Like
the
your line of
captain going,
questioning.
Okay, you're a
Well,
fly.
I like how you still brought the biscuits into it. I loved it.
Okay.
you did.
That's a big ass fly.
I know.
Is it
Still,
still cursed?
it's the. Oh no, you're not cursed anymore. For this mission, you're not
No,
cursed. For this
you're not
mission,
Not
cursed.
big kind of fly.
I just wanted to be a tiny fly.
I know I don't have a tiny fly, so imagine that's tiny. Okay.
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 This is so we can see you.
This
Yeah.
tiny giant fly is gonna fly up and investigate the rooms like up here.
Upstairs, okay.
Because I don't think any of us has done that yet, right?
Oh no, you no.
No, we have not.
I will
Okay.
say that you can zip under the doorways and so forth, and you find the spare room, a little storage room, a painting room. This, unfortunately, is a chimney, so it's like an internal
Okay.
chimney.
I'll check the storage room.
Sure. So you slide up in there, and there seems to be a couple of bottles of brandy, some wine, some cheese, some crackers, some linens, some
Okay.
towels,
Okay.
stuff. Nothing of anything. Nothing really pops out at you.
Okay. Nothing in this room. I'll keep investigating the upstairs while they deal with whatever's going on there.
All right. Back to James here.
So, before the captain left, was he missing any weapon from machine?
Nope.
So he has all his weapons.
Yep.
Please. The captain was just taking on.
He was just pushing past Graylin to just like, I've had enough of this type attitude.
Let me check.
Still thinking, pondering.
I think I'm just gonna follow the captain. See where he's going. If he gets pissed off, he gets pissed off. He is my personal suspect, and I don't think his room is inside the house. How did you get that in?
Uh,
So
he's like he's like heading for the door. I'm gonna go check the guards outside. Make sure they're all in their
Captain,
proper positions. Yes.
Before you go,
Yes.
Oh, he's pulling a Columbo. It's just one
is
thing.
your quarters in this building? So we can find you if we need you before they get here. If we find some circumstantial.
The servant behind you goes, yeah, his quarters are downstairs.
Oh,
And
cool.
she cut, and then he kind of glares at her.
Okay. Thank you. Well, like I said, we have a lot of information that I don't think you technically know, and I am looking forward to presenting it to the Inquisitors when they show up. My friend, a cleric here, he might even know a couple. Look forward to dinner, and I walk away. And I'll leave my turn at that.
Okay. And he just kind of.
Well, insight. His reaction, yeah.
Go ahead,
Okay.
give me an insight
That'll
check.
be fine. See if I get something easy. 11?
All right, 11's not horrible. But I'm gonna
Is there
say
at least a bead of sweat?
yeah, he looks a little concerned that he's gonna step outside and you're gonna go rummage around in his where he lives.
Alright.
All right. And with that, he's gonna go stepping outside to go check on the guards. Driz, what do you want to do?
Before he steps outside, can I do something as soon as he opens the door?
As soon as he opens the door.
Yes.
Oh yeah, as soon as he opens the door.
I want to cast a silent image in front of him
You see
that
a couple
shows
of.
the image of the late Lord Doran with his neck cut, just standing in front of him.
Are you casting a spell?
You see you see a couple of guards outside, and they turn when the door opens. You're casting a spell. Yeah, you can cast a spell.
Yeah, but can I do it secretly? Because I do have as a warlock spell the silent image as an eldritch adept. I don't know if I can cast it secretly and make it look like as soon as he opens the door, that Lord Doran with his throat slit and everything, just looking at him directly.
Okay, so that's what you want to do.
God.
Yeah, I just want to see his reaction when he sees his bloody corpse just looking right at them, just
So
appearing in front of them.
as soon as he opens the door, the two guards turn to see the captain, and you cast the illusion, which presents Lord Dorn with his throat slit, and the captain actually steps back a half a step with a bit of fear in his eyes. What do you want to do? Anything else? Otherwise,
I go up to his like, oh my God, his ghost has come back to avenge himself. Captain Ruin, what have you done?
I will ask you to give me a persuasion check.
And have Doran just walking creepily towards him. Not making sound, just coming towards him like a zombie like. Trying to do intimidation
Oh yeah,
or whatever you want me to make.
yeah. Intimidation's fine.
Do I get advantage because of that?
Sure.
$17. Because seeing this bloody corpse just coming towards them and all that, and I'm saying, "What have you done?"
Yeah, and he just kind of half steps back a little bit, and then he kind of like shakes his head and goes, "Well, that's not real," and the image disappears.
Man, he's got a good intelligence check, hasn't he? To beat
Yep.
my 15, I believe.
Yep. Ganstaff.
Well,
Wait, is it my turn or Grayham's turn?
Oh, I skipped over
Graylin.
Graylin. I apologize. I don't know how I did that, but yes, Graylin.
did the guards believe it though?
The guards had their backs turned because they turned towards the door looking at the captain to see who was coming out. They didn't see the dude on the opposite side.
Oh no, the image would still be there. It's just he would believe it, and it'll just be like see through and all that.
Yep.
Wait, so we all see it then?
Yeah, anyone who looks out there, they would see it.
Yeah, the guards are facing you, Driz, towards the door. So because this guy's behind you, they don't see him. But if you all see him, yeah, give me wisdom saving throws. See if you can comprehend, or intelligence to see if you can break it.
Let me make sure real quick. I just gotta make sure. Anyone who sees it that makes an intelligence investigation check.
Okay.
15. Yeah, James, you believe it's real. Well, I was trying to keep.
You know that face I'm making?
Yeah, exactly. Actually, so does you and the servant both have the same face. You're like, ah.
Well, I was trying to keep the captain there, but in the end, it fucking turned around. It didn't work.
No, it was a good try. It was a good try. I
try.
think we got a good reaction. Yeah, I think you got a positive reaction at least to help us solidify things.
Graylin?
Oh my god, this is not going very well. We're not. We have 2 suspects, and it's already 10:36.
Yeah, I know.
So the captain's standing there still, right?
Yep.
So I was calling to him, how do you know about the will?
I was talking to the lordship earlier.
How much earlier?
Well, I saw him sign it this morning and put it away on a shelf.
I'm thinking here, thinking.
It puts
Was
him
that
as the
after
last
he had
person.
eaten his biscuits?
I'm sorry, what about biscuits?
Was that after he had eaten his biscuits?
Biscuits? Yeah, obviously it was probably after he ate his biscuits.
Guards, this is your murderer. And I point at the captain.
Yeah,
What?
the biscuits were still there.
What? What? Why would you accuse me of...
The Lord was dead before you had the biscuits.
What?
And his armor is most likely bloody in his room. With the king's blood.
So,
Lord.
these 2 guards look at each other for a moment and then look back at the captain.
But you're involved with this. Are you, guards? Are you involved with this murder?
I'm gonna run through to the window, open it up, and tell the guard that we need his witness to come to the main door.
Yeah, he's out there shivering cold from all the rain coming down, the lightning striking around, the wind's whipping. It's fucking cold. He's like, what? You want me to come in for some coffee? That'd be fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah, your captain is involved with murder. Come in here and get this motherfucker.
Close the window and I run back up to the front.
And what
The
makes you...
the cooperating witness will be here momentarily.
And what makes you think there's the captain? What all these clues? What is it?
His footprint's the same size. I'm almost 100% positive, but we have to check it. And I think he'll fight against it, checking his armor from earlier today,
because
his normal armor. And
his clothes.
he's one to see the captain alive, the Lord alive, and he knows of a will that only the people know, and that was the king, the Lord, and lady, and now the captain.
And he's the only one that saw him sign it.
Yes, he's the only one who saw him sign it. The only thing we don't have is motive, and I think it's because he knew the state would fall apart, and he doesn't like Barrett for some reason.
So, Yes, and the one clue that was also left behind is the polished dagger was oiled in the same oil that the guards and the captain would be using to polish their
Oh.
weapons, but nobody ever picked up the dagger to find out that it was polished with the same oil used by the
I did
guards
that.
and captain.
Yeah,
But yes,
I was afraid to pick up the dagger because I was afraid if I did, I'd be convicted of it.
you.
Yeah, I get it.
I would have gotten away with it, you rotten kids, if it wasn't for you middling monsters. You meddling kids.
And your damn cat.
You and your damn cat, Scooby Doo cat.
Yeah, somebody sure saw my cat and his meddling friends. Ruby.
Pull off his face.
All because the lordship has found out about my past and my war crimes. I was doing fine here as the captain, but he was going to bring me up on charges.
Why didn't you
That's
just,
a good
just ask for forgiveness and you could have done better? But no, you had to murder him. Why would you do that?
He was going to sell me out.
Well, you could just ask for forgiveness and maybe just serve time and all that. But now you're going to be executed for this shit.
He tries to run past the guards.
Can I shoot him with a crossbow?
Dodge.
Yeah, you you definitely got him, guys. It's you guys solved the mystery. You started really narrowing in on the captain there, and if you went downstairs to his abode, you would find his uniform bloodied. His normal uniform.
I kind of forgot about him actually. For the longest time, I was really leaning towards the lady, but I was like, man, she's trying to get the hell out of here, and she lost everything. Like, I was like, but then he popped in. I was like, oh my god, I forgot about him. The only one who hasn't. Wow.
Yeah,
Clearly everybody, man.
It was
free woman.
Yeah,
it was process of elimination at that point.
Yeah,
the only one in and out.
And I knew, I was like, holy crap, these two have the same foot pedal. So I knew it's the wife, but I didn't think it was Captain of the Guard. I was like, holy shit. This
if you would have said
more.
If you would have said the captain's guard was not the same size, my whole everything, because I was about to be fucking fight for that lady to get out of here, everything like that. Shit.
Yeah, that string size and everything changed everything. The only thing that made it more better is if I picked up the knife. But like I said, I didn't want to pick up the knife because I didn't want to.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean,
the other thing would have been if his room would have been upstairs, and I would have got that but I didn't even know there was a downstairs the whole time.
Yeah, technically. Well, I'll just reveal it.
Can we see the whole map?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were gonna have to fight all these guards.
Oh, that is a lot of guards in the hidden wing.
Man.
Yeah, so they really locked the whole place down. And if you ask the guards, they would have said that the morning of, the captain of the guard had guard shifts move in the morning for some reason.
Away from. Okay. The one that we're helping out too. He would have probably spilled that right at the fucking end.
But yeah.
What do you think, Hank? How do you feel how this game turned out?
But if you'd gone through here, his quarters were down these stairs. And
if we would have followed where the guy was getting
down,
the wine and
down into where would be the prison, where he actually has his quarters down here. But
that turned out pretty damn good. I was impressed with this. This is so much fun.
I like it. What did you do to make it up?
Day.
There had to be inspiration there, something there.
I was looking at something on D&D Beyond, one of the one shots there, and I went, Oh, you know what would be good is if we did like a murder mystery. I think it was, I don't remember what it was. Something inspired me to go, hey, murder mystery would be kind of cool. So I went to Chat GPT and I said, hey, I want to do a murder mystery. And it came up with some good ideas. And I went, that's pretty good. But what if we did this? And I shifted it to a different concept. And I went, oh, what if we did that? And it just kind of like escalated one after the other until I kind of, and then I was like, oh. I was like, wait a minute, before we go any further, I need to find a map. So,
Dude, I will say right now, this was pretty damn fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, you did really good at making the map. And thank you for D&D Beyond.
Yes.
yes. It was my pleasure to make all these things for you guys.
I will say right now, we should all actually try to do a mystery one with Ink because she comes up with some pretty good stuff. So this would be pretty fun to have her run a mystery one sometime.
I gotta watch the stream when because you guys said she's replying back.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she is.
All right, I gotta watch it then. If we got a fan, I gotta make sure that
real quick, Sean.
Yes.
You said you're somewhat free on Fridays, or not really?
I think I already know where this question was going because I've already kind of thinking.
Well, if you wanted to, did you want to join Friday's games when you have time?
Oh, maybe. I guess
Lewis is running games this Friday, so
not the question I was thinking. Actually, I want to ask you guys. Maybe we can do a long session and do some of the at some point in a month's time.
Do what?
Do what? I think it cut out there. Do something, and then in a month's time.
Do a long session, maybe like out of our normal range that we do, which is typically about 3 to 4 hours. So maybe like a 5-hour session, and do a the Abyss.
I mean, now that winter's kind of setting in, my weekends are probably going to be free. If you wanted to do a long session on a Saturday or Sunday, something like that, I'd be probably okay with it.
Saturday night,
I would still have to. Yeah, I would have to work still, so it would still be towards the evening time. But I mean, like,
yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, we do.
Because I know you guys also right now you guys have a 2-hour ahead of me right now. Me being in Arizona.
I would definitely love to play Old Dick again. Oh no!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying because Lewis was just about to start getting into it. We had that big battle coming up. I think it would be fun to kind of sit out and do that whole thing, get to a resolution. But it might take to try to like really push to be able to go.
Maybe Ink, if you want to join in, you're more welcome to join in if you want.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, yeah,
interesting.
Yeah. And more people always add more time. We'll say that, but I mean, I love Ink, and I would enjoy her join the table.
Me, Ink can just beat the old people there. She can be Opal, and I can be Old.
Now,
yeah,
Sean, if you want, did you want me to throw you that invite for Friday? If not, if you're always busy, just let me know.
I mean, I remember I got that from a couple times, and then I had to accept time and just see what my schedule's like because I do have to work.
All right, Ink, you'll think about it.
Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Yeah.
It'd be like Fridays, like always, like 7:30. If you wanted to join that session.
Yeah. I'll let you know.
Okay.
Well, I hope for a dirty, quick. I don't know about quick, but it's certainly getting late. I hope you guys had a good time. And
I did. Yeah. I really did, and I appreciate it, State. You did an amazing job.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. I wish I joined earlier.
You had me thinking quite a bit.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad it was a good time for everybody. All right, you all have a good night, and we'll see you. Oh, actually. Oh, wait. No, this is Monday night. Next week is what, the 20.
It's not Christmas next Monday.
No, 22nd. 22nd, so we're good for the 22nd?
I think so.
I am up for 22nd. I don't know about Zorg.
I think he said he was
I am up
in.
for Monday.
Yeah, all right. All right, cool deal.
Good night.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll see you next Monday. Good night, everybody. We'll catch you next week.
All right. I will see you Thursday, State.
Yes, sir.